1,000 years ago, I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with the Carabao Cup final, Arsenal against Manchester City. Boy, if that intro didn't hype you, then I've failed, because it hyped me, I can't lie. It hyped me so much, I'm wearing a suit, people. It is Cup final day, and we're not in Cup finals very often, so Avengers assemble, people, you know what I'm saying? It's serious out here. Listen, I'm seeing a lot of rumours about the teams. We will get into that as well. Do you know what I mean? I don't think anything's been announced officially yet, but there are a lot of rumours going around about the starting lineup. Worrying rumours as well, although nothing has been confirmed yet. So, but these are from people who are usually quite reliable. So, yeah, not good. But these teams that I've written up are not confirmed, so we will get that in the next half an hour or so. But big up to everyone locked in. Man said, no, I've never commented. But the suit spun me. I even got the red tie, people, and I swear down, I'm not good at doing ties or anything, you know what I mean? It's crazy, but Cruz had to help me do the tie. But yeah, it is what it is. Big up to everyone. It's Cup final day. We're looking for record numbers of likes, views, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything, people. If you know me, you know, one time I did wear a suit for the FA Cup final on Football Manager, just to give it that real feeling. I did say my friend one time, he had an away game against Spartak Moscow, and he opened his windows to make his house feel cold, to make it feel like they was away in Moscow. So, yeah, it is what it is. The things you do, people. It's Arsenal. It's the cup final. We're outside, people. It's serious. I don't know whether to get changed for the actual game, or whether we just run with the suit for the whole thing. But I have got the shirt ready, in case, you know, this gets a bit... I feel a bit corporate right now, people. Men in Black settings, man. I'm telling you. Men in Black settings, man. Big up to everyone. Hope you're all well. It's been a strange weekend. I don't know about you guys. I've struggled to watch football this weekend. Do you know what I mean? I've really found it difficult to watch football. It's just, I don't know. I haven't wanted to watch a lot. But we'll see. Let's talk about a few things. Now, there's some rumours going around that are concerning. And if these are real, then I'm not happy. But this is the rumours that have come out in the last 10 minutes. Well, over 10 minutes, sorry. An hour, sorry. But yeah, Sam Lee, who does a lot of work with Manchester City, says that Ruben Diaz is out of the Manchester City team with a hamstring injury. Cool. You know what I mean? Nothing for us to worry about. Then Sammy Mockbell, who unfortunately is one of the mouthpieces of Arsenal, he has said Eze is out of the cup final, and there is also a doubt over Urian Timber. I mean, that is a body blow. That's like getting the check hook from Floyd Mayweather and the uppercut from Mike Tyson. I mean, he did an interview 2 days ago. Are you telling me you've injured this guy in training over the last 2 days? And then Hand of Arsenal, who is very reliable, says that Kai Havertz starts in the Eze role. I mean, I'll be honest with you, people, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I'm a little bit devastated. And some of you might say, yeah, you're overdoing it, you know, keep it moving. I had this thing that Eze was going to lead us to glory. And in fact, Hand of Arsenal has just leaked the Arsenal lineup. And he's confirmed it. Timber and Eze are not in the squad. Honestly, I'm a little bit gutted. I feel to take the suit off. But Hand of Arsenal, he gets a lot of this stuff right, man. Eze and Timber are not in the Arsenal squad. How on earth has Eze got injured? He did an interview 2 days ago with Jamie Redknapp. What has gone on? I need to know what that injury is. No Eze in the cup final. The guy who scored the winning goal for Palace last year in the FA Cup final. He is not in the squad. He must have got injured in training. We know he did come off against Everton. But then he scored the absolute banger the other day. And yeah, Timber was in training, but it could have been individual training. So maybe he wasn't fit enough. And I don't get it. Injured against Leverkusen. Oh, yeah, he did go on the floor, didn't he? And then come off. I'm confusing it. It wasn't Everton. It was Leverkusen. He did that run and then fell to the floor and came off. He's obviously tweaked something. That is devastating. Devastating. What I'm clinging to here, because it's a cup final. I don't want to bring doom and gloom. We've got to rely on that sort of Havertz, Gyökeres link up. But yeah, if you're Man City, you would be very much hyped up over that. But 29 is your time. You've scored in a Champions League final. I need you to do it in a Carabao Cup final. So, according to Hand of Arsenal, this is the Arsenal lineup. I am going to edit it on my background when it's confirmed by Arsenal, but Hand of Arsenal usually bang on. So, according to him, the team is Kepa, Ben White at right back, Saliba and Gabriel, the two centre backs, with Piero and Capie at left back. Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, and Kai Havertz plays in the 10. Front three, Bukayo Saka, Victor Gyökeres. Trossard gets the nod over Gabriel Martinelli, which I did think he would go for Trossard. I can see him just using Martinelli as the finisher, guys. He is a finisher. He'll come off the bench and finish the game. Arsenal have just confirmed the team, and it is exactly as he has announced. So yeah, you always hope when these teams are leaked that, maybe they've got it wrong. Maybe Eze is out injured. As I said, and Odegaard isn't on the bench. There were a lot of rumours that Odegaard would be on the bench, and he hasn't made the bench today. Let me just get those teams written up. So Ben White is your right back. I've obviously gone live a little bit earlier than usual today, so editing and throwing the team in, we have to do that live on stream. So the Arsenal bench is Raya, Mosquera, Jesus, Martinelli, Norgard, Noni Madueke, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, and Max Dowman. Is somebody missing from the bench that I'd written on the bench? Oh, I wrote Odegaard on the bench. That's where I've got it wrong. So take Odegaard off. Mosquera's on the bench. And Havertz is starting, which means Let me just edit this. So I had Raya, Norgard, Martinelli, Mosquera, Dalman, Skelly, Jesus. Oh, Calafiori. Calafiori is the one I've missed out. Calafiori. Yeah, there we go. That's the whole. Yeah, that's the whole bench. Calafiori. We'll look at the Man City team because that's just come out apparently. Oh man, no Eze, but listen, is what it is, people. It is what it is. We've got to make it work. But yeah, I just for some reason, because he'd done all the press, I thought he must be all right. He must be fine. Right, that's the Arsenal team. I wonder what the injury is. Has anybody seen what the actual injury is? Did Arsenal tweet anything about him? Let's get the Man City team. Because apparently Diaz is out, which would be a boost. If you got no Diaz, no Gahey. League Cup final day. Yeah, no Ruben Diaz, people. No Ruben Diaz for Manchester City. Let me get this so you guys can see this. This is the City. This is the City team, people. So Man City's team, Trafford is in goal. Nunes at right back. A back four. So their back four is Nunes at right back. O'Reilly at left back. With Kuzanov and Nathan Ake, the two centre backs. Wow. I really thought John Stones would play today. Oh, yeah, you're right. Apologies. I've got David Raya listed as my goalkeeper. Let me change that. Kepa is the keeper. And Lee Trafford's in goal for them as well because I don't rate him particularly highly. So their team is Trafford, Nunes, Kuzanov, Ake, and O'Reilly. Their midfield, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Semenyo, Cherky, Doku, and Haaland. Woof. Pep's going for it. Pep is going for it. Like, that is attacking. I mean, I'm assuming... He's going to play Rodri and Bernardo double pivot, I would imagine. Cherky in the 10, but then sometimes he actually plays Semenyo in the 10. But I would imagine Cherky in the 10, Semenyo on the right, Doku on the left. Doku against Ben White worries me. I'm not even going to cap. I'm not going to cap. Doku's change of direction, that concerns me. Haaland, he's put a very attacking team out. What I will say there, people, is that Bernardo Silva in a double pivot with Rodri is not great. I think that can be got at big time. I just wish Eze was the one that was getting at them. So, yeah, he's definitely here to win. There is no doubt about that. That is not a team that is here to defend. That is a team that is here to play on the front foot and score goals. That is for sure. I think this could be a bit of a goal fest. Let's have a look at the Manchester City bench. Donnarumma, Reinders, Stones, Mamouche, Kovacic, Nico Gonzalez, Aït-Nouri, Savinho, and Foden. A very strong bench. Very strong bench. Really shocked that John Stones isn't playing. And I thought Aït-Nouri would play at left back. So let me edit the City. The City team. Trafford, Nunes. So he didn't go Aït-Nouri. He's gone O'Reilly at left back. Centre backs, I wrote Stones and Diaz. He's gone with Ake and Kuzanov. Very quick Kuzanov, but a little bit rash at times. Midfield, Rodri, Bernardo, Cherky, Semenyo, Doku, Haaland. Very attacking lineup, that is. Pep's just thinking, I need to win, man. I don't care about the rest. Let's have a look at the City bench. Sorry, guys. I'm just editing this as we're live. So I've just got a... Oh, Nico and Savinho are the two I didn't put on the bench. Nico and Savinho. I wrote Rico Lewis. Is he on the bench? I think he is. Savinho. Bang. There we go. There we go. Right, the teams are there. Bang. Edit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I've missed a Man City player off, I think. 3. Who have I missed off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, done. Sorted. Get that off. We don't even want to look at their team anyway. Right. Big up to everyone locked in. We have done the teams now. The teams are live. For anybody just tuned in, do me a favor. Get those likes up. We're suited and booted for the cup final. The breaking news. Eberechi Eze is out injured. Not in the squad. Devastating news. Timber has not made the matchday squad, and neither has Martin Odegaard. There are rumours that Eze sustained an ankle injury, but I can't see any official news at the moment. And Ruben Diaz is out injured for Manchester City with a hamstring injury. So no Diaz and no Gahey at centre-back for City. So injury related to the lower leg. Yeah, which, listen, he came off injured, didn't he, against Leverkusen, but because he's been doing interviews, we thought he was all right, and he's not, which is devastating, I'll be honest with you, man. In my head, I could see Eze scoring a winning goal in the cup final. It was written in the stars, people, you know what I mean? Like the Tiny Temper song back in the day, written in the stars, a million miles away. It's just, we need that Max Dowman winner off the bench. Nah, not off the bat. We need the Gyökeres. We need the Gyökeres winner, people. Listen, big up to everyone locked in. We got a lot to talk about. Super chats are mounting up. Let me get into them. Big up, Lawrence. Dr. Shaw. Well, I'll be either here for therapy or celebration. So the suit, you know, will be... I might get changed at kickoff. You guys let me know what you think. Do I get changed at kickoff and put the Arsenal shirt on? You guys let me know. Big up Asher, new member. Big up your damn self. Gio said, Curtis Wenger, I like the suit. You know what I mean? Not many other content creators are going to wear the suit today. You know what I'm saying? So why not? Let's mix it up. Big up Pierre. Time for this manager and players to etch their names in the annals of EPL history. We are not accepting anything less, Big C. We're not Pierre. We're here for the dub. Anything else is a loss, you know? And forget the process. Forget the... You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. Don't rip the shirt. You know? Hey, I might. Man's going to have the Jackie Chan tuxedo on if Arsenal win the league. I'm telling you, Jefferson. Big up your damn self. Perunelli, Kai Havertz, all my days, I'm fearing the worst. Do you know what it is, people? It's a cup final. Anything can happen. I'm devastated that Eze's not playing. I'm devastated that Timber's not playing. But what is the point in me worrying about it until we see how the game pans out? I want everybody, keep your positivity levels high, right? It's cup final day. We haven't had a cup final since 2020. Let's not be doom and gloom pre-match. And this is coming from me, by the way. You know what I mean? And I you know, when it's time to have a moan about this team and club, I will. But trust me, it's cup final day. How do we know Havertz ain't going to score the winning goal in this game? He scored the winning goal in a Champions League final against Manchester City. So I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. Yeah, I'm gutted. I thought Eze could score the winner, let it all work out. The club is the most important thing. We can still beat Manchester City, right? With no Eze. Yeah, I'm suited. Yeah, you guys are here. You've been nervous. You're looking forward to it. Let's go. Nothing is going to affect our mood until the game starts. If things don't go well, then I'll be having absolute meltdowns. Saka, please rise. You've been dire this season. Big up BBB. BBB. It's time for people to become heroes today. That's what we're looking for. Where's the Levi jeans? Nah, no Levi's. You know what I mean? Big up to Lawrence. The Levi jeans are not here, people. Big up S. Ronnie, Curtis Wick. LOL, come on, you Gunners. I mean, I don't know what happens. Maybe we win. Maybe I jump in the car and go down to Wembley. You know, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. You got to be ready. Got to be ready. Feeling nervous? No Eze or Timber. Not sure now, said Rambi. Listen, it has slightly affected my thought process around the game. I'm not going to lie. Timber and Eze in this team, I'm massively giving us favour that I think we can win. Without those two, yeah, it's a loss. But at the end of the day, City are missing their two centre-backs. This would be Gahey and Diaz. They've got Kuzanov and Ake. So we've got to get at them. I've just realised, by the way, my apologies once again. It's what happens when you do live. I've got Cousin-off starting and on the bench. I'm sure he's a good player, but he ain't that good. There ain't two of them. It's Johnny Stones. John Stones on the bench. Bang. There we go. By the way, the reason, well, not the reason, it's cup final day. That's the reason I went live. But we're also doing a bit of a background watch along. And at the moment, Tottenham are losing 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, which is fantastic news because, yeah, we want them relegated and we want to win the cup game, you know, the cup final on the same day. So Tottenham are losing 1-0. The second half has just started. Igor Jesus has given Forest the lead, my hometown club. So I hope they can, you know, do what they're doing. Done the Dragon Ball Z celebration as well. So Tottenham are losing 1-0 at home. Apparently X is going crazy. Yeah, I bet Expression's going mad. But yeah, listen, we got bigger things to concentrate on today, people. If they lose and we don't win, it means nothing. I mean, that's all I'm interested in is us winning. And we need heroes today. You know, we need heroes. I need to see people turning up, man. I know we've spoken a lot this season about wages and things like that. It's time for people to show up and be counted, man, for real. I have retweeted the intro that I did at the start of this. If you didn't see the start of this show, go back to the beginning. The intro was movie settings. A lot of people were asking for the link. I've just retweeted it in case anybody wants to see it. But if not, you can just rewind to the start of the stream. It definitely hyped me up. But then when the intro finished, I realized that Eze wasn't in the squad. So certainly wasn't as hyped. But listen, it's cup final day, man. Come on. Come on, let's do this. Saka, Gyökeres, Trossard. I've got some faith in Havertz today. I'm telling you, in that role, making them third man runs. Because let me tell you something, right? To me, Man City's weakness today, I see three weaknesses in this Manchester City team today. Number one is their goalkeeper, right? James Trafford. I know people say 6'6" and he's tall, but he looks small. He looks quite slim. You know, the set pieces, we should be putting all sorts of pressure on him. Number two, they're missing both their centre-backs, right? It should be Guehi and Diaz. Instead, it's Ake and O'Reilly, although I actually rate Nathan Ake, but he's had a lot of injury problems. So I want to see Gyökeres doing the business. The other one is Rodri and Bernardo Silva in a double pivot can be got at. You know, Bernardo is not the quickest, not the strongest, and Rodri doesn't have the pace that he had pre-injury. So I think those runs of Havertz will be very dangerous for them to pick up. I really do. And listen, of course, we'd all love Eze to play. He's not playing. We've got to get on with it. Still got a very good, experienced team that's out there today. So that's where we've got to pick them off. Where they're dangerous, is Doku, Cherki, Semenyo, Haaland as a 4. That is lethal. I'm not even going to lie. Ben White makes me nervous today against Doku. He really does. Fitz said, how can we win without any creativity? The creativity is going to have to come from our wide players, Fitz, to be honest. Third man runs from Havertz. We need, I mean, come on, Saka. You're playing against Nico O'Reilly, who I actually think's a decent player, but he's a centre midfielder playing at left back. Come on, bro. Do something today. Trossard will drift inside. That's where the creativity's got to come from, Fitz. Havertz usually does well versus City. I remember one of his first games for Arsenal. I think it was the Community Shield. He played up front when Cole Palmer scored for them and then Trossard scored. He had a very good game that day up front. So let's fingers crossed he does it again. Big up Midnight. Damn, looking sharp today, Big C. Let's go, man. Cup final, people. Come on. Cup final business, you know. Big up Zamir. Heads up. We got this, guys. Keep it moving. Let's go. I don't want people to be down in the dumps. Eze and Timber aren't playing. It's football. It happens. They've got players missing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Havertz clamped Eze in training. He wanted revenge for signing him after getting injured at the start of the season. Probably. Give him a little donkey kick, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm injured. Mr. Shaw, please can you confirm you got Levi jeans? Unfortunately, I can neither confirm nor deny, Tony. Nah, no Levi jeans, brother. You know what I mean? Oh, he headed away. Forest still beating Tottenham 1-0. Imagine if Forest win and then we win. What a day it would be. But big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. Big up Mr. Shaw, looking like a sharp gaffer. Cup final settings. Eze missing is a head scratcher. Supermax with a late winner. 2-1 the Gunners. The thing that I find baffling about the Eze injury is that, let's say Eze comes out of that Bayer Leverkusen game with an injury, right? Remember, he came off after doing that run. So he's come out of that game with an injury. They would have checked him, scanned him, whatever. Surely, if there's a chance from the scans that he looks like he might not be available for the final, why would you have him doing the interviews and all the build-up? You know, why would you have him doing that? He literally did a 14, 15-minute interview with Jamie Redknapp talking about how big this game is. All along, he wasn't playing. Like, what? I don't understand it. I'm genuinely baffled by, you know, what I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Havertz needs to do the business for us, man. Has to do the business. I'm just looking for something here. Give me 1 sec. All right, let me go back to these soup. Maybe it was, but in the interview, Jamie Redknapp's talking about the Leverkusen game. He says, what a goal you scored the other day. And he says, oh, we're 2 days away from the game. So I'm assuming it was on Friday. So on Friday, they did an interview talking to him about the game. And on Sunday, he's out injured. Havertz, bro, honestly, I've said a lot of things about him over his time. Please just show us today. Donald said, oh, guys, bring your pads, bring your boots. Big up Malik, who said, big up the Arsenal community. We're going to do this. Let's hope so. Stay Gold said, love your channel, Curtis FC Barcelona supporter. Hey, maybe we'll see you in the semi-final. Barca flying. I think they won today in the league. Richard, what final was worse, Birmingham or Man City? I think Birmingham. I never believed we'd win that Man City game. Didn't Birmingham, weren't they in a relegation battle? Last minute Obafemi Martins, Birmingham was way worse, Richard, for me. Don't know about anybody else. That City team were way better than our team. Way to protect players from the international game, says Rish. Yeah, but come on, man. It's a real blow, that. Dennis said, we're still going to do it, Big C, believe. Honestly, I'm keeping the spirits of the community up. We're still going to win this. Big up A Sing, who said, Big Shaw, setting, suit up, let's go. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go, man. Let's go, let's go. Dennis, Arteta, 4D chess. Yeah, put him in the interview, make him think he's going to win, and then he's out injured. Big up Sean, who's a new member. Big up your damn self. BJW Film said, gone for a pre-match burger, feeling confident. It's written. Big up the Curtis suit. Let's beat these cheating Manchester City frauds. City. Let's beat them, man. Come on. Sorry, my apologies. I was just listing. See, look, Eze and Timber. They arrived at the ground. Ah, it's sad, man. It is sad, but it is what it is. What can you do? What can you do, people? It is what it is. People have to step up. That's why you have a squad. Big up BJW, though, getting his pre-match burger. Has Valiant said, big up, guys. I'm all pumped up with the 9-point lead in Champs qualification. Today's the beginning of an era. It needs to be. It has to be. We have to win. We need this more than them. Big up White Glove, who said, bro, I just watched the Eze Redknapp interview this morning. What happened? That's just sad. It is. It is. But you know what? Let's hope we're at Wembley a few more times. FA Cup semi-final, FA Cup final, Champions League final, obviously in Budapest, man. I'm sure he'll have other opportunities to make himself a hero. I certainly hope so, anyway. Big up Mr. Cool Bus Driver. What a bomber clock this year. Curtis turn hitman. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepared for all situations. You know, therapy, celebrations. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. No excuse for us not exploiting their defence, said Zozo. Yeah, both their centre-backs are out, people. That's the positive. We need to put them under pressure. I'll read a few more of these, then I'll crack on with the show, and then we'll come back to them, so apologies. Sebastian brought a fresh Rice shirt, which I'll wear for the quad. We'll then sell it for 5k afterwards. First ever match-worn PFA supporter quad shirt. Cold, hey, fair enough. Fair enough. I just thought that, actually, you know, when I was on tour, I got a shirt, signed Saka and signed Declan Rice shirt on the tour. I was thinking, imagine we win the league with these shirts, you know what I mean? Come on, Forest. Forest on the attack. Amari Hutchinson. Oh, shots blocked. Right from the Arsene Wenger days, we've taken the EFL Cup lightly. Why not start Raya? We have no creativity. Eze and Timber out is demoralising. Hope we win. He was always going to play the backup keeper, man, as Pep does. Imagine C wants to rip the suit. I hope not, says Fizzy. Nah, man, nah. Can't be. Big up Gorav, who said, Havertz, Yock, double pivot. Expect a lot of long balls. Brian Brooklyn said, great intro. Awesome. Big up to you, member, for 40 months. Fitz said, to have any chance of winning today, we need to be clinical, defend for our lives. We need Saka to turn up as a creator and goal scorer. Come on, you Gunners. Darth Shaw said, agency settings, either the cup or be sacked. Big up to DJ Raulito, new member. Has Valiant said, I see a Saka Dowman being heroes today. Rice is my expected man of the match. And DJ Raulito said, watching from Portland, Oregon. Much love, Big C. Big up to you, bro. Appreciate that. Aditya said, oh, guys, big up to you. Zamir said, we need something about this Odegaard missing for months and months. See, my son's your fan. This is his first Arsenal Cup final, said Rick. Hey, big up, man. Big up to you and the family. Big up to your son. Locked in. Big up Dennis, who said, Big C. Big up the suit and tie. I'm praying for us. We beat Bayern without Rice. We can do City without Eze and Timber. We say we've got the best squad. Let's do this. And MN Weavables, Curtis should have come with a bulletproof vest. I should have wore a bulletproof vest and a do-rag. Oh, 2-0 to Forest. Yes. Morgan Gibbs White. Tottenham are getting relegated. 2-0 to Forest. Get in. Hometown club settings. Robin Hood. They've turned up and robbed their stadium and maybe their Premier League status. Tottenham Hotspur 0. Nottingham Forest 2. Yes. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Just as I looked up, man, scored. 2-0. Rinsed down there, unmarked, 6 yards out, hits the goalkeeper and goes in. They're cooked. They're absolutely cooked. Tottenham 2-0 down. Oh, West Ham losing to Villa. That's going to keep them out of the relegation zone then, so it's not overly. No Levi jeans today, just a clean Men in Black suit. Big up Most Wanted Thief member for 36 months. We're basically, we've still got, what have we got? Oh, we got less than an hour. That 30-odd minutes flew by, people. We've got less than an hour until kickoff. The game is on 2 different channels. It's on Sky Sports Football. It's on, and it's also on ITV for people who don't have Sky on Channel 3. So, you know, the build-up is all beginning over there now. So, if you don't have Sky, you can still watch the game live. So everybody should be able to watch the game today, people. Just looking back, I thought we'd go on a bit of a journey before we get back to the conversation surrounding ITV had no sound, did it? Why? Why has it got no sound? Oh yeah, no sound. What are they doing there? ITV have got no sound. Yeah, we'll stick with Sky. I think you lot are cooked. You know what I mean? They're playing. They're going to play the game on mute. To be fair, mute it anyway, people. I'll commentate your way through it. I thought I'd go back a little bit. The last time Arsenal won the League Cup, amazing, really, for a club of our size. But 1993, the last time that Arsenal won the League Cup, and as you can see in the front of that picture. A great friend of the channel, God rest his soul, Kevin Campbell, was in the squad and started that day as well, by the way, when Arsenal beat Sheffield Wednesday, 1993. So what, 33 years since we've won a League Cup. To be honest, we've had numerous opportunities to win the League Cup. I think a major problem is Arsene Wenger saw this as a second-rate trophy and constantly put out, the youth team players and sort of threw it away, you could say. But as you can see there, I'm just looking at the team lineup that day. David Seaman, David O'Leary, Tony Adams, Andy Linnigan, Nigel Winterburn, Ray Parlour, Steve Morrow, Paul Davis, Paul Merson, Ian Wright, and Kevin Campbell. George Graham, the manager. Merson and Morrow with the goals. Sheffield Wednesday, by the way, what a club they are. They had some good players that day. Chris Waddle, Carlton Palmer. Still probably one of the best grounds that I've ever played at is Hillsborough. Fantastic stadium. But a club like Arsenal, man, 2 League Cups, I believe, in our history, which is crazy. But this trophy actually means a lot to me because we need to add to our history. Do you know what I mean? We need to win these trophies. And listen, I'll be honest with you, people, that this is a trophy that when other clubs have won it, I've downplayed it. Sometimes it's a coping mechanism. Do you know what I mean? It's only the Energy Drink Cup. Who cares? But ultimately, if your team wins it, it means a hell of a lot. Do you know how many times we've sat here doing watch-alongs for this competition? And you go, I wish Arsenal were in this final. Do you know what I mean? You sit there, you go, I wish we were in this final. So yeah, man, it really means a lot that we win today. I really hope we win this. Yeah, you're right. Gibbs White obviously was meant to go to Tottenham, and then the chairman stepped in and did the madness. I think when I was growing up, I always remember it as the Coca-Cola Cup. I know, was it the Milk Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup? You had the Worthington Cup. It used to change all the time. I just always used to call it the League Cup. Have Villa scored again, have they? Listen, let's be real. I never expected West Ham to go to Villa. McGinn and Ollie Watkins with the goals. So Tottenham have got away with it because if West Ham had won, Tottenham would be in the bottom 3. So yeah, Tottenham will survive another week. Their next game is Sunderland away, though. And Sunderland beat Newcastle today. So that's a tough game. I will say, if I'm being honest, that Tottenham's fixtures, West Ham's aren't terrible. They're quite similar. There's a chance. There's a chance they could go. Better not be a Curtis Rossinha performance. No. A circle around the ball, guys. Rossinha's oh, mate, what is he doing? Big up Arsenal, Sven. Big up Hooper's Break. I'm in Lisboa. How can I get a ticket in the Gunners area? Honestly, I haven't got a clue, my friend. I have no idea. Maybe online you can buy one. But I honestly don't know. Love the intro, people. Honestly, the intro is 2 minutes long. If you've turned up during this stream and you missed the intro, rewind it and watch that stream. It is epic. Honestly, I was going to stand up and just start shouting. It hyped me up that much. But then I went live and realised Eze wasn't in the squad, so I calmed down very quickly. Big up to Martin, who said we're in Perth, Australia. Martina, who said her and her husband are staying up watching this, so we better win. 12:30 a.m. kickoff. Come on, you Gunners. Come on. George said, big up, Curtis. Thank you for doing the watch along with the community, tuning in from work. They're on the hospital bed. Finish their Mortal Kombat settings, cheering for Arsenal today. Yep. People saying there's no audio on ITV. No, I didn't edit that. I can't listen. Sports News Channel. If you watch this channel long enough, editing is not exactly my speciality. I'm not the most techie when it comes to these things. I'm from the LimeWire, MSN, dial-up internet generation. There's no way I could edit a TikTok like that. I'd love to lie and say that I did, but I certainly didn't. I certainly didn't. I might play that intro back when the game starts, just to hype us up. Tottenham on the attack. Oh, they're terrible. Will you dress up every time we reach a final? Maybe. You know, if I do it every time, then it don't hit the same, does it? That's to be an element of surprise to it. You know what I mean? So we'll mix it up a little bit. Champions League final would be crazy. Where is everyone watching from? Big up to Rish. Come on, you Gunners. Where are you at, worldwide people? Big up Moya, who said, Big C, I'm one of your long-time silent listeners. You think you can shout out my channel at Final Whistle Football? Listen, and come on, you Gunners. I always say to anybody's got a YouTube channel, promote it. Free promotion. You'd be silly not to. 4.2k in the building right now. Why would you not promote? Big up, Paul. Hope you're well, my bro. He said, here with you again, brother. Let's do this. Big up, Paul. Hope you're well. Hopefully you get across for pre-season again as well. There's rumours it's the pre-season tour is going to be in Europe this year. I don't think they're going to do a massive tour, but you never know. Maybe if we win the league, they'll go to America again. Who knows? Big up Clement, who said, I'm not confident at all. Feels like we could lose. I mean, listen, man. Somebody said to me today, I got a message. One of my friends said, are you nervous? I said, I think when anything means a lot to you and the result can go two different ways, then you will be nervous. Anybody who says I'm not nervous, I think you have to be nervous, but it's excitement. I'm excited and I'm nervous. I'm nervous at the potential if we don't win. How am I going to feel if we lose today is where the nerves come from. But I'm excited because I'm like, how am I going to feel if we win a cup final today? For a club of our size, it just feels like we haven't won anything for so long. You know, I don't include Community Shields. I think we can win today. But at the same time, City can win. And that's what makes it so unique. Big up Quasi, who's locked in from LA, the West Coast, member for 20 months. Big up your damn. So I had a great time in LA on the second tour when we went there, man. What a brilliant place. Big up Tyson Trading. I have a dream that one day we can all win trophies together. We shall overcome. I have reached the mountaintop. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Dr. Shaw. Big up Tyson Trading. Big up man like Unknown C with a big boy super chat. Big up Big C. A super chat for a super suit. We're in 4 winnable comps, extremely difficult mentally and physically. As an Arteta critic, let's back this team like never before and see where we land. Season's end, we're making global history. 3-1. Bro, I'm telling you now, people might think like, yo, you've given Arteta such a difficult time and the criticism. I'm telling you now, when it comes to like days like today and every match day, I'm a huge fan because you're the manager of the club that I support. And if you're the manager, I don't care if Mr. Blobby was the manager today. I'd be cheering on Mr. Blobby. Like, I want Arteta to become an Arsenal legend. Yeah, I want him to be, all them people that from the get-go just said he's brilliant, I want you to all be right. I want to be sitting here going, yo, you was right. He's better than I thought. He's won us the Carabao Cup. He's won us the Champions League. He's won us the Premier League. I want this to be the best season we've ever had. I woke up this morning and I was so nervous and I thought, this is a Carabao Cup final. Imagine if this is the Champions League final, how I'm going to feel. I might not be able to watch the game. It's crazy. And what I have to say, by the way, just in a slight defense of myself, for a long time, a lot of people have been saying it's not all about trophies. It's about progression. It's about the feeling. It's about we've had the most points in a season. I always say nothing can match the feeling of being in a final. Nothing. So when people bring out statistics, most points in a calendar year, most goals, most clean sheets, none of it means anything if it doesn't lead to trophies. It's the reason you play football. Because I'm telling you now, the feeling I've got today is the best feeling I've had for a while as an Arsenal fan. Now, it can all come crashing down if we don't win. But those stats don't mean anything to me. I don't sit there and go, you know what, you're right. We finished second, but we got the most points in a calendar year. I don't care about any of that. I hope that that leads to something. But this is what it's all about days like today. So, yeah, man. But big up to you, Unknown C. Curtis auditioning for the new 007 movie. Big up, you know what I mean? Mix it up, people. Bond, James Bond. You know what I mean? Mix it up. 4K, 45 minutes before kickoff. K, you have made it. See, Aryan started all this with this K unit and Curtis with a K. Do you know what, people? I'll be honest, today, the like count, I'm looking for huge. We're at 1.3K likes already. I'm looking for 2,500 likes before this game even starts. We're going big today. There's 4,500. Big up the Twitch gang as well. We're hitting record numbers today. I'm telling you now. Let's hope we're celebrating. Big up Rick, just saw the intro. Lovely, I'm hyped. Oh, it's a brilliant intro. Big up Maxwell, man. 876 Schooner, member for 5 months. Big up yourself, man. Sharp like a razor. Let's go. Let's go, man. Big up Fane. So, nah, man, we're winning, bro. We're winning. No Arsenal funerals today, man. We're celebrating more life. ZMP, if you don't think we will win, that means you never believed in the squad. Pathetic frauds. Big shout out to everyone who supports. Yeah, listen, we're all here, man. People have their own way. Oh, suit you, sir. Oh, suit you. Oh. What was that? What was that program back in the day? Was it the Fast Show? Was it called that? Oh, suit you, sir. Oh, suit you. Hey, anyway, British comedy. British comedy. We know you have shorts on. Let's win. Nah, no shorts, man. No shorts. You know what I mean? Big up the retro grill, man. We have got, I tell you what, people, I could have actually gone live even earlier, to be honest. I was thinking, should I go live at 2 o'clock? But I thought, it might take a while. Where's MJ at? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, what's going, have you guys got sound? I haven't got it on ITV anyway. Oh, you was talking about yourself being an Arteta critic. It's fine, people. It's fine. I tell people this all the time. As a fan base, we don't need to argue about, are you a huge Arteta fan? Are you not? It's just we want the team to do well. I don't care if you're the biggest Arteta fanboy in the world. I really don't. And I don't care if you can't stand the guy. He has to prove himself to us, you know, and it stays like today. Big up Stephen who said, Curtis, I've just reached 23 subscribers. Thanks, bro. Big up yourself, man. 23, Michael Jordan, you know. Keep it moving. Make sure you go and follow. Anyone with a channel, promote it. Let's get your numbers up. If you've got 10, we'll turn it into 50. If you've got 90, we'll turn it into 100. Free promotion. Anyone with a YouTube channel. In fact, you know what? I'm actively telling you, if you've got a YouTube channel, put it in the chat. Promote yourself. I'll even help you get by putting your channels up. Don't sit there in silence. We're suited and booted. We're suited and booted, people. It's cup final day. Have ITV got sound? I'm actually watching the Tottenham game at the moment because I want to see them lose and get relegated. But I think Sky's build-up is already underway. What channel is it on? Sky Sports Football, yeah. Their build-up. Yeah, and they've got sound over there. People got channels, yeah? Get your channels in there. Gunner Galaxy TV. Why not? Why not? Yeah, no Eze. No Eze. Unfortunately. But we back Kai Havertz, man. He can do so. Am I doing a job interview later? I might do if we lose. You know what I mean? I might do if we lose. Big up to everyone, man. Big up to everyone. Big up your channels, man. Get your channels in. It was the Fast Show, right? It was the Fast Show. Big up, man. ITV are using Sky's broadcast. Is that what's happening? Yeah, because I saw something saying that Ian Wright was going to be on both channels. I thought, what's going on there? Why is that happening? Got a digital art account. There we go. Channel's naughty modded stage. Really on. Big up. Look, people out here. Big up to everyone. Get the likes up. 2.5K. Couple of things to talk about. I don't want to take you down this dark road, by the way. But sometimes you've got to go through the pain for the success. Kev used to say that. So I'll zoom in a bit on this. This is our last 3 League Cup finals. Some dark, dark days here, man. 2007, Theo Walcott. I think that was at the Millennium Stadium, if I'm correct. And we lost to Chelsea. I think it was Drogba. But they had a better team out than us. We turned up with a young team and got smacked up. Then Birmingham City, that for me, I put that in one of the worst days as an Arsenal fan ever. Because I turned up thinking, it's Birmingham City, mate. Of course we're going to win. And Obafemi Martins and all that foolishness. And then Man City in 2018 was a low point where I just looked at the club and thought, you're a mess. You're an absolute broken club. We got embarrassed that day, 3-0. But the one thing you can take out of this, even though these are all very negative games of football, is we've come a long way from these days. You know what I mean? We looked the other day on Friday at the team that we had in that 2018 Cup final. I said only Aubameyang would get in this team. There's a few that would probably get on the bench. But Oba is the only one that would get in the team. So, yeah, listen, we have come a long way, people. And today is massive for us as a club. It really is, because I think it's not just like, okay, we know what a cup means if you win it. But I think it's the knock-on effect that winning a cup would happen to Arsenal. You know, this is the team that we're competing with in a title race. So if you beat them, what effect is that going to have? Am I going crazy here, people? I'm going mad here, right? So I've just turned over from Sky Sports to ITV. And I've just seen the same thing that I've just seen on Sky. So you telling me there's a delay on ITV? That is crazy. So I'm definitely watching it through Sky. There's a delay. Look, I've just watched it on Sky. Turned over to ITV. Yeah, there's a delay. So I suggest you try and watch it through Sky, people, because you're going to find out there's a goal before you see it. Yeah, look, what? That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. So Ian Wright is holding a Sky Sports microphone, but they're showing it on ITV. So have they just paid for the rights to the game but no sound? That's mental. That's crazy. I'll be watching it on Sky anyway. Yeah, ITV going on mad. And there's a delay as well, about 5-second delay. Anyway, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. As long as you're tuned in, that's all that matters. Yeah, for those of you just tuned in, the headline news today is that no Eze, which is devastating, got injured, obviously, against Bayer Leverkusen. The club didn't really make out as if it was anything to worry about. He did an interview with Jamie Redknapp on Sky. It looked as if he was going to be fine. And unfortunately, I mean, I'll be honest, look, I'm gutted that Eze's not playing. It was the fairy tale. But as long as we win. And Havertz is not... Listen, whatever we think of Havertz, this is a Kai Havertz that scored the winning goal in a Champions League final. It's the biggest game of football you can play at club level. And he scored the winning goal against this same manager, against Manchester City. So ultimately, I have to keep the faith in this team. Man City have got no Ruben Diaz. Apparently did his hamstring in training. So Manchester City have got no Gahey and no Diaz. That is their full-strength centre-back pairing out of the side. So where we are missing players, we've got to exploit them. Pep has picked a very, very attacking lineup, people. We'll quickly go through the teams again. 30 minutes until kickoff. It's absolutely flown by. The Arsenal team, Kepa, Ben White, Timber is out of the squad. So Kepa, Ben White, Nkapie, Gabriel and Saliba. Midfield is Zubamendi, Rice and Havertz. Front three is Saka, Trossard and Victor Gyökeres. The Arsenal bench, David Raya, Norgard, Martinelli, Mosquera, Max Staumann, Noni Madueke, Lewis Skelly, Gabriel Jesus and Calafiori. The Manchester City team, James Trafford does start in goal. Their back four is Nunes at right back, O'Reilly at left back, Nathan Ake and Kuzanov, the two centre-backs. No Diaz and no Gahey. Their midfield is Rodri, Bernardo Silva and Cherki, Doku, Semenyo and Haaland. So they've gone with a very attacking lineup. Doku on the left, Semenyo on the right, Cherki in the 10, Haaland up front, and Bernardo and Rodri double pivot. As I said, for you guys just tuned in, Eze is out injured. He obviously came off against by Leverkusen. We all thought he was fine. He's done interviews promoting the game, and he misses out, which is devastating. And also, no Timber and no Odegaard. Timber and Odegaard were seen in training yesterday and still aren't back. So it's crazy. Big love from Australia. Big up Sewer. DJ, wait, see, wearing a suit. No, we're winning this. Come on, man. Surely, man. Jag said, looking dapper, Big C. What happened to Eze? As I said, it's the Leverkusen knock. The club haven't announced it. It just said lower leg injury, which doesn't tell us anything. Aryan said, big up K. Watch on ITV, people. Avoid Neville's commentary. Don't worry, he'll be on mute on my TV anyway. Jack said Eze picked up a knock in training. Have they announced that now? Let's have a look. Did they actually say anything about Eze? I mean, like I said, Eze has turned up with the team, which is a real shame. A real shame. Eze and Timber are not available. It just says lower leg injury. That's the only one I can see that's official. Look, it says Timber and Eze trained yesterday. And so did Odegaard. You do wonder if they're not like 100% and the manager's left them out. Do you know what I mean? Because that's a huge loss. But listen, is what it is. We know what's happening. We got to get on with it. George Guna, big up to you, bro. Member for 34 months. Havertz usually plays well against City. Let's hope so. He needs to play well today. Big up Philly in the building. Hope you're well, bros. Dropped a super sticker. And Hamza said, see, if you had to drop 3 first-team players, who would it be? What, out of this 11 now are we talking? I suppose if I had to. I mean, I could be really clever here and say I'll drop Kepa for David Raya. You know, he is starting. I suppose if I had to, you could change Trossard for Martinelli. Not much difference. Who else would I go? I mean, do you know what, people? I want Max Dowman to come on today. I really do. Can you imagine if Max scored the winner? I think I'd smash the laptop. I'd love to see Max come on today. I really would. But yeah, maybe Mosquera for Ben White. I'm not sure if Ben White will have 90 minutes in him on the Wembley pitch. 3-0 to Forest. 3-0 to Forest. Taiwo Iwonyi. Tottenham 0. Nottingham Forest 3. They are so lucky that West Ham are losing to Aston Villa because they would be in the bottom 3 this afternoon, sorry. They are lucky. It doesn't really affect much. I mean, it will destroy their confidence and also it'll get Forest out of a relegation battle, but they are so lucky. If only Liverpool would have beat them last week, they could have been in the bottom 3. Tottenham 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Tony Adams just said Rice will be captain. All right, let's turn over from Tottenham. We don't care about that now. They're getting smoked. I'm watching on Sky. I hope Declan Rice is wearing the armband. But yeah, 3-0 to Forest against Tottenham. They're getting smashed. Surely they get relegated. Hooper's Break said, I don't want to see Eze, Odegaard and Timber play for the international squads. They better rest. Yeah, hopefully they're all taken out. That's the only positive. That's the only positive. I bet X is absolutely going mental.
Dressed in white. Criminals, blood. I'm telling you, fam. I'm telling you, this is a joke. These men are not footballers. They're fencers. That's it, blood. Dressed in white for what? Moving like this. Dickheads.
I said they're fencers. Hey, I'm telling you, X is wasted as a Tottenham fan. The first time I met him, I said, bro, you should be an Arsenal fan. He said, yo, bare people say that to me. I said, yeah, man, you would be a vibe still as an Arsenal fan, man. There's no way you should be a Tottenham fan. But I do kind of like seeing that Tottenham pain. So at the same time, it is quite good that he's a Tottenham fan as well. Wow. 24 minutes until kickoff, man. Yo, I might need to go for a walk. You know what I mean? All Tottenham should have scored. They just missed. Anyway, right. What other stories have we got? Have I run out of stories? I think I've run out of stories. No, I got one left. I got one left. Sounds back on ITV, is it? Maybe they only paid for a... Yeah, they're back. They've got the sound back on ITV, people. But I am watching it through Sky because of the slight delay, you know. Tottenham are so lucky, man. If West Ham were winning, they'd be in the bottom three. They're so lucky, man. Anyway, Mr. Miyagi against Karate Kid. I mean, look at Pep's face there, man. Look at the eyes, man. Jeez, what's he? He looks like he's in a film. Look at that, man. Jeez. Maybe this is the day that Arteta turns Pep into his cone man. You fill up the water bottles, you put the cones out, and go and fetch the footballs, Pep. That's the day it needs to be. You've got better hair than him. You know what I mean? Come on, let's do this. Turn Pep into your cone man. That's what I'm looking for. Mikel, we've had issues over the years. Arteta out shows, Arsenal therapies. But trust me, you have my full support. You have the community's full support. Come on. We're backing you. We want you to be a hero. Because if you become a hero, that means this club is successful. And we're all happy. Come on. When he goes to shake your hand today, just slap him round the back of that head. Say, come away from me, man. Come away from me. Curtis, don't be looking like Will Smith in Pursuit of Happiness. What a film, by the way. One of my favourite Will Smith movies. You know what I mean? One of my favourite Will Smith movies, man. You know what I mean? When he's having to sleep in the train station. It's all mad. But then he does end up successful. I feel like we've had our days of sleeping in the train station. Callum Wilson scoring for Newcastle. Nuno Tavares getting dragged off. Losing to Olympiacos. Losing to Villarreal with Emery in charge. Aubameyang being released. All or nothing documentaries. Kolasinac at left back. How much more pain can we really go through? We are in the pursuit of happiness. We've suffered. It hasn't all been a bed of roses under this manager. Yeah? We've suffered. Come on, man. It's a Carabao Cup. We need it. They don't need it. They've won enough. They've won enough. Come on, Mikel. Your time. Handle the game tactically as well. Whatever this game requires, you've got to add it to the game. If this team isn't working, you've got to make changes. And I'm telling you now, I need to see bravery. If 16-year-old Max Dowman is the answer, then you bring him on. I don't care if he's 16, bro. I don't care. Come on, Mikel. Your time. I'm wearing a suit today to support Mikel and support the team. Come on, man. Let's do this. Havertz in midfield. Listen, he was never going to start him. Let's be real. He was never going to start Max against Man City. It is what it is. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. The time's flying by. 21 minutes until kickoff, people. Light bulbs, dogs, waffles. It's been a hell of a journey. You know what I mean? You're getting clipped on Twitter. I don't care. I don't care, people. Because when we win, what are they going to say then? Then what are they going to say? We're here for it. Mikel better be wearing a suit, by the way. It's a cup final. I'm sure you got to wear a suit, bro. I'm wearing a suit for a watch along. Mikel better wear a suit, bro. That's what I want to see. Everyone turn up correct. Nah, listen. What's going to be interesting, what I was thinking about from a tactical point of view, by the way, is that what you tend to find is that out of these two teams, whoever's the home team tries to dominate the ball. We play at home, we try and dominate the ball. We go to their ground, you kind of accept, okay, we're at the Etihad, they're going to have 60 to 65% possession. What's going to be interesting today is who can turn it into more of their home game by dominating the ball. Who's the team that's going to say, listen, I know we're at Wembley, but I'm the one that's going to have 60% possession today. Because I honestly think that Bernardo and Rodri double pivot needs to be targeted. It really does. And that back four of City's, looking at their team, Man City's team, their strength today completely lies in their attack. Semenyo on the right, Doku on the left, Cherky in the 10, and Haaland up top. That is a dangerous attack. But a back four of Nunes, O'Reilly, Ake, and Kuzanov, that needs to be got at. And Rodri and Bernardo in a double pivot. I mean, Rodri is not the quickest, and Bernardo is not the strongest. I need to see Havertz making third man runs into the area. Drag those two all over the pitch. Drag them all over the pitch. I think Pep has probably turned up today and said, you know what? He doesn't probably fully trust his back four. So he said, the only way they're going to win this is by attacking us. I think they are going to attack us. The one thing that worries me a little bit about them today, I look at their team, I see more creativity than the Arsenal team. That's the only thing. Cherky and Bernardo, they're very creative, nimble players. Without Eze, have we got that passer? But you know what? We can beat them. Yeah, I'm even Havertz today, I'm looking at and going, you can do something. Yeah, them third man runs, your link up with Gyökeres. Do you know what I mean? You've scored against these lot in a final before, Champions League final. We got to do it. We're going to back the 11 and the bench players, to be honest, because I think it will need you will need the bench. You will need the bench today. So let's see. Let's see. Oh. Bro, guess what? Eze. Oh, you seen it? No Eze, guys. No Eze. Stay positive. We're here. We're here. We kick off in 17 minutes until the cup final kicks off. As I said, Tottenham are losing 3-0, but they have kind of got away with it because West Ham have lost 2-0, and it keeps them out of the bottom three. So, but still, psychologically, that's going to be a body blow to them, innit, to get battered like that. Right, we're going to build up to the game now and sort of look ahead, because we do kick off shortly, and it's a monster of a game, this. And as I said, I think winning today would change the whole perspective of our club moving forward. And the thing with finals, a lot of the time, a final is just about a player grabbing the moment. It's about a player grabbing the moment. And honestly, looking at Arsenal's team today, we need our players to turn up. I'm looking at Eze. Him being out the team, he's been in form. I've looked at Eze over the last few weeks and thought, you're becoming the man. You look like the player that's going to get us over the finish line. He's out the team today. Somebody's got to step up. I am looking at Saka. And people go, it's not about wages, but you're the man. You're the face of the club. Come on. You're up against Nico O'Reilly today, bro. O'Reilly's a centre midfielder that's in his first season playing at left back. You're going to be 1v1 against him a lot today, because I'm telling you now, I don't see Doku making those runs back constantly to double up with O'Reilly. He's a player that saves his energy, stays high up the pitch. He's going to probably cause Ben White problems. So Saka has to do his thing today. Has to do his thing. Trossard on the other side, he needs to float, drift inside, play those passes. And of course, listen, Arteta spoke about it for a long time. The finishers, guys, the finishers. There are players on that bench that I look at. Martinelli is, he's primed to come off the bench. Leigh, big up yourself, said, I think Madueke will be the hero today. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. 70 minutes gone, tired legs, big pitch. Noni's energy. I suppose the good thing is City are starting their really fast players, Semenyo and Doku and Haaland. We've got a lot of pace to bring off the bench if you're looking at, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, So, listen, who knows how this game is going to look. Kid T said, Cup final, suit settings, big up Big C in the community. Big up to you, man, member for 6 months. Elton said, at the pub to watch the final today. See, I'm 43. I saw us win the last League Cup in 93. Kev would love to be with us today, but he is with us. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Come on, Kev. Spirit of Kev. Kevin Campbell started the last League Cup final that we won. Do you know what I mean? Big up, Mohammed. What's good with the dress code? Big up to you and the community, looking like we're running for some kind of office position. Come on, you Gunners. Best content creator. Cup final, man. Why not? Suit and boot, you know? Big up yourself, Mohammed. Rich said if we win, it's only the FL Cup. If we lose, we're bottlers. Well, that'll be their narrative, but we need to flip it. If we win, it's a turning point. We're still on for the quad. If we lose, it's only the little Carabao Cup anyway. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. I won't be able to do that. Like, I won't. If we lose, I won't be able to downplay the importance of it. I'm so hyped. It's 2-week international break, people. I do not want to be sitting around for 2 weeks just pondering on a cup final that we've lost. You know, if we win today, you go away from today going, okay, we're 9 points ahead of them. They do have a game in hand, but do you know what? We're going to go there and beat them at the Etihad in the league and win the title. We're better than them. The goalposts have moved. We're the best team in the league. If you lose, all of a sudden you're going, oh, do you know what I mean? All of a sudden you're going, they win the game in hand, it's 6. They've beat us in the cup final, so they might beat us in the league. So then that puts it down to 3. Then we're a nervous wreck. It changes the whole narrative. So a lot of it is about the psychological effect of winning, what winning would do. I think if we beat them today, they leave that stadium going, yeah, not going to win the league. Not as good as them. Everything's moved. Pep can't figure it out against us. Do you know? You got to look at that form guide, people. Look at that form guide at the bottom of the screen. Manchester City have won 1 game out of their last 5. 2 defeats to Real Madrid, a draw against West Ham and a draw against Forest, 1 win against Newcastle. Look at Arsenal's 5 wins out of our last 5. Brighton, Mansfield, Leverkusen, Everton and Leverkusen again. We're in form. We need to grab this game by the scruff of the neck. 2 weeks of celebrating during internationals. That's what we want. Dargy said, Curtis, please don't rip the suit if things don't go well. I mean, I can't guarantee it. I cannot guarantee it. Giovanni, big up to you with the super sticker. Unreasonable said, Saka gets me off my seat, but to turn off the TV. Yo, unreasonable. Why you got to do that to the man? Come on, man. It's cup final day. NBA coaches need to bring back the suits. I see. Do you know what? I just saw something amazing that Jamaica are building an NBA, not an NBA, they're building a basketball team for the Olympics. And they're trying to call up Jalen Brunson. I never knew. Jalen Brunson's mum and dad are Jamaican. And there's 2 other guys, but Brunson was the headline. So I'm hoping that Jamaica are in the next Olympics playing basketball with a few ballers in there. So let's see. Time for Arteta to match Eric Ten Hag's amount of trophies. Yeah, good point. He won 2, didn't he? And he won the Carabao and the FA Cup. So this would be him with that. Big up Dan, member for 23 months. Arteta definitely wants this. His ego wants it, yeah? And listen, here's what it is. Here's what it is. As long as he wins it, we'll all be happy. We will all be happy. Oh, guys. 11 minutes until kickoff. 11 minutes until kickoff. Brunson will start for the US. He's the best point guard in the league. Why would he play for Jamaica? Jamaica! Vibes, man. You know what I mean? Vibes. Why not? No, I wasn't born in Jamaica. Today is a coin flip day. Just hope it lands heads. Let's hope so, White Glove. Tottenham game's finished. Yep, they got smashed. But they got away with it. Because if West Ham would have beat Villa, Tottenham would be in the bottom 3. But West Ham got beat at Villa. So Tottenham stay a point out of the relegation zone. But the positive thing, West Ham's next league game is Wolves at home, who are bottom of the league. Tottenham's next game is Sunderland away. Sunderland just beat Newcastle 2-1 today. Right, the build-up is underway. Oh, guys. Tifo's on the pitch. Oh my days. I'm gonna have the volume on a little bit. Hopefully the microphone won't pick that up, but kick off after the break. Oh my god! Ah! Oh damn! Oh damn! I might need to go toilet before this starts. I need a wee. Bro, you look fresh. Come on, man. The nerves are... Right, while it's on a break, I'm going to go toilet. Because it could be a long stream. It could go extra time. Give me a minute. Here we go. Total agreement between the two clubs. Oh, my days. Here we go. Players are in the tunnel. Woo! Yo, I feel nervous. Yo, man said, look, Rice ain't the captain. I don't know why they said that. Saka's the skipper, man, but it is what it is. What's the like count, people? What is the like count? It's cup final day. We're at 2.2k likes. Can we get 3,000 by half time? Big up to everyone locked in. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. It is the Carabao Cup final. Arsenal against Manchester City from Wembley. Let's go through the teams, people. Kepa, Ben White, Nkapie, Gabriel, Saliba, Zubimendi, Rice, and Havertz is the midfield. The front three is Saka, Trossard, and Victor Gyökeres. On the bench, Raya, Norgard, Martinelli, Mosquera, Max Dowman, Noni Madueke, Lewis Skelly, Jesus, and Calafiori. No Eze, no Odegaard, no Timber. Which is a big loss. The Man City team, Trafford in goal, no Donnarumma. Nunes and O'Reilly at fullback. Ake and Cousin the two centre-backs. Rodri and Bernardo Silva with Cherki in the 10. Doku on the left. Semenyo on the right. Erling Haaland up front. Their attack is at full strength. Donnarumma, Stones, Savinho, Kovacic, Nico, Mamouche, Foden and Reinders is the bench. No Ruben Diaz and no Mark Gahey. They are not in the squad. Gahey is obviously cup tied. Diaz did his hamstring, apparently, or tweaked it. Seeing the suitors, Lee said, we're going trophy hunting. We have to, man. Big up Uzo. Saka has been disappointing. Will he regain his old form, says Philly. The players are walking on the pitch, people. Fireworks, tifos, Wembley. It's a lovely day in the UK today. Sunny day, still a little bit cold, but it's a lovely day for a cup final. The stadium will be divided. Half of it will be Arsenal, half of it will be City. Although saying that, a lot of it are corporate nowadays. I'm pretty sure Arteta and Pep are not wearing suits, by the way. Doctor said, not looking forward to this, C. Think it goes to penalties. What a time to be an Arsenal stream, our first cup final. Listen, this is officially, let me say this officially. This is the first Arsenal cup final stream watch-along that we have had on this channel. The first one, people. I wasn't even doing watch-alongs or streaming when we got to the FA Cup final, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first one. Please, Arsenal, make it a good one. This could be the best season in the history of this football club. but I feel like it needs to start today. I think if we win this, we'll go and win 2 or 3 trophies. If we don't win this, then everything becomes a lot more nervous and feels like, oh, what's going to happen? I've predicted 2-1 to Arsenal. I did say that before knowing Eze and Timber were not in, but I'm going to stick with 2-1. I'm going to go with Saka and Gyökeres with the goals. Where are you going? 2-1. 2-1 as well. Who's your goal scorers? Gabriel Trossard. All right, you're mixing it up. I'll take that. As long as we win, that's all we're here for. Arteta looks nervous. Yeah, listen, nerves are a good thing, man. It means it's important. Big up Light of the World. This is the first watch-along final on Curtis Shaw TV. Yeah, well, the first Arsenal one. We have done the World Cup final and the Champions League final and stuff like that. Oh, they're doing the national anthem. 1-0. Owen Goles. Oh, no. I mean, look, I'll take it, but an own goal to win a cup final, man, would be a bit crazy. You look good in the suit. Yeah, why not, man? Why not? I don't think Arteta's even wearing a suit. Although he wears them grey trousers and like the jumper. Is Pep wearing a suit? He has got shoes on. But I think they're just wearing jackets over it. You're going 3-1. I'll be shocked if it was 3-1. I reckon 2-1. But listen, it's a cup final. You never know, people. No Eze. Start of the Emirates era legacy. End of the Pep City legacy. Let's hope so. Here we go. The players are shaking hands. We kick off in 3 minutes. No, I don't collect Premier League cards. Back in the day, when I was a kid, football stickers, you know. Yeah, it said, the suit puts a smile on my face. You're such an entertainer. Information and entertainment, people. You know what I mean? We're here for it. We're here for it. Unknown C said 3-1. We're taking over the world starting from today. I like it. Raskuna says 2-0. Ness says 3-1. Harvey said, come on, you Gunners. Big game for Havertz. Yep. He's done it against them before. Scored against them in the Champions League final for Chelsea, the winner. Something about Bernardo Silva looks like... Yeah, he's a bit of a rat, isn't he, Bernardo? He's a good player, but you know what I mean? English anthem with some culture. I like. There was a bit of a remix. I'm in a suit, people. We're in the suit. You see Havertz scoring today. Listen, I hope he does. I would love to see Victor Gyökeres hit that celebration. You know what I mean? Ben White worries me. Yeah, I mean, where I'm concerned is that Saka is going to have to help Ben White a lot to deal with Doku. Is that then going to stop Saka having the energy to attack and stay high up the pitch? Because I think O'Reilly can be got at. He's a natural midfielder. But I don't think Arteta will allow Saka to stay high and go 1v1 against O'Reilly because he's going to want him to help Ben White with Doku. So it's just whether we're willing to take that gamble. Pepper's picked a very attacking lineup. Doku, Cherky, Semenyo, Haaland as a front four is crazy. And do they defend that much? I don't know. And again, Rodri and Bernardo in midfield. I think Havertz can cause that problems. I'm really surprised he doesn't play Reinders in that double pivot. But here's what it is. Unleash Dalman at the hour. I think it depends how the games go. Obviously, if we're chasing a goal, maybe he'll be brave enough to play him. But you think White's better than Timber? Not defensively. Maybe going forward, I think his delivery is better. Links up well with Saka. Defensively, no. We do have to remember Havertz and Gyökeres had a good link up before Havertz got injured. Right. We are about to kick off. 1 minute until kickoff. They're in the huddle. I'm going for 2-1 to Arsenal. Cruz is going 2-1 Arsenal as well. And let's see how it goes. Declan Rice was talking there for Arsenal. It looked like Haaland was giving their team talk. I wonder who their captain is. It will be Bernardo or Rodri, I think. It's going to be a long game. Lock in. No, he's not wearing a suit. Quarter zip jumper. That's mad, you know. I thought you always wore suits for cup finals, man. All right, here we go. Arsenal to kick off the 2026 Carabao Cup final. Declan Rice to get us underway. You're on the roller coaster. You're locked in. There's no turning back now, people. Arsenal against Manchester City. About to get underway. People asking who the ref is. I don't even know who the ref is. I'm sure we'll see when we zoom in. Here we go. We're underway. Here we go, people. Come on. Arsenal against Man City is underway. Carabao Cup final. Can we score the first goal, people? Can we score first? Rodri landed on his back there, but he's all right. Is that gone out for a throw? Dress for the occasion, bro. Suit up. Much love, fam. Big up to you. City in possession. Won't lie. White, Havertz, Trossard, not comfortable, said DM. Well, we got to hope. All we can do is hope. Given away by City, goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Nkapie to take it. Here's Declan Rice. Will they press us when we've got the ball? It looks like they are going to. Gabriel finds Trossard, gets caught there by Nunes. Trossard needs to turn up today, man. We cannot afford that Stella or Trossard. I can tell you straight away, City are going to have more of the ball. I can just see it already. We're not pressing them the same way they're pressing us. So maybe that's a tactic that will let them dominate the ball. And they look like they were going to press us when we had it. We're certainly not pressing them as much. Arsenal won the throw-in? He's giving it to City. Throwing City in the Arsenal half. Yeah, ITV's is just behind. So if you have got Sky, I would suggest you watch it on Sky. When I checked, there was about a 5-second delay on ITV. So you don't want to be hearing there's a goal before it happens. City in possession, left-hand side. That is not a foul, ref. Ball bouncing everywhere. Scrappy. It's just bouncing off everyone. Zubimendi flicks it out. Can we get away? Havertz, Gyökeres offside. Leave it. He should have left it. Gyökeres is off. Oh, he looked quick, though. Looked quick, but he's offside. Should have held his line a little bit then. Free kick to City. The thing is there, City very high. Their line is like on the halfway line. Can we get Gyökeres in behind with a through ball? But he was offside there. Free kick to Man City. Eze there in the stands with Timber. Must be gutted. Did an interview 2 days ago, yet didn't make the squad. But I'm sure we'll be back at Wembley, people. I'm sure we'll be back there. FA Cup semi-final if we beat Southampton. That's at Wembley. Hopefully we win the semi-final, get to the final. I'm sure you'll have further games. Nice, weird. I haven't seen Odegaard. Eze and Timber are there. Marino was even there. I'm telling you, something weird's going on with Odegaard. Ball kicked upfield. Rice goes up with Rodri. Rodri wins the header. Zubimendi. Let's get on the ball. Calm down. In finals, you just want to have a touch of the ball and get that bit of nerves out of your system. Look at City's 4 there just waiting. What we've got to do is get past that 4 and get at Rodri and Bernardo, who are not the quickest. But again, you need bravery from Zubimendi and Rice to show and get on the ball. You know what I mean? Look, this happens a lot with Arsenal, where our centre-backs have the ball and our midfielders aren't showing for it. So we end up just going in circles. We've ended up all the way back with Raya. Kepa, sorry. Jeez, I forgot who our goalkeeper was. Kepa. Big up to everyone locked in. Over 5,000 of you tuned in. Kepa in possession. Gets out wide to Saliba. See how they're pressing us. Look. They're all over us. Havertz. Good. Hey. Unlucky. Given away. You got to keep the ball better than that. Saliba bullies Doku in the ear. Good play. Here's Ben White. So, listen, we might have to go direct. That's not a bad ball. Go on, Yok. Go on, Yok. Win something. Get it in the box. Where are we? Ball crossed in. Don't foul him. Has he given it? He's given a free kick. Cousin first half chance. Gyökeres does well there. That ball is decent from Ben White. Against the high line. Ake misses it. Gyökeres gets down the sides. You've got to get in the box. I mean, does he even touch him, Havertz? Free kick was given anyway. City's press is high and aggressive. But they've got a high line as well, so we've got to find ways to get in behind them. Big up to everyone locked in. 4 minutes gone in the cup final. Good defending. Saliba bullies him. Gyökeres finds Havertz. Havertz looking back for Gyökeres. Come on, we need that aggression. We need that aggression. Come on, Jok. Aye. Runs into trouble. 3 players. Look how well City play out when they're under pressure. Good defending. Saliba bullies Haaland. Love that. Come on, let's go. Here is Zubamendi. Oh, hey, come on. You can't make mistakes like that. Simple pass puts it out for a throw-in. Miscommunication there. You can't give the ball back to City easily. You have to make them chase after the ball. Gyökeres looks sharp today. He needs support, though. Here's Bernardo. Doku dummies it. Goes out. I think, has it gone out? Throw into Arsenal. What's he given? He's given a throw-in. Ben White to take it. Big up everyone locked in, man. Big up everyone locked in. It's nervy to watch already. We haven't had a shot yet. No one's really had a shot yet. Smashed upfield to the halfway line. Rodri wins the header. Oh, is that Nunes? Long throw. Come on. Havertz down the side. Oh, what a block. Keeper's going. We're shooting towards the Man City end in the first half. So we'll be shooting towards our fans in the second half. Arsenal in possession on the halfway line. Declan Rice. Long diag looking for Saka. Great ball. Come on, Bakayo. Up against O'Reilly. Doku has doubled up. First touch. Rolls it outside. Here's half a chance. Rolled into the area. Havertz! Havertz! Save! Saka! Saved again! Saka! Oh, what a save by Trafford. We should have scored. First chance of the cup final. Oh, wow. I thought Havertz might have been offside. We have got to score. What a save by Trafford. Was Havertz onside? I think he was. He's miles on. You've got to score. Havertz! How have we not scored there? Just do the Thierry Henry finish in the bottom corner. I'm sorry, that's awful. You've got to score. That's a clear-cut chance. I thought he was offside. Through ball, Havertz, 10 yards out. Keeper comes out, hits it straight at him. Saka on the rebound, straight at him again. Havertz lets the ball run for too long and he allows the goalkeeper to close down the angle. He should have hit it earlier while he had a bit of space. That is a poor finish, man. He has got to score that. I can't believe he's just done that. Why is he letting the ball run across him? It's on your left foot. Just finesse it in the far corner. Saves it with his chest. It's poor. It's poor. I'm sorry. In a cup final against City, that is a huge chance. Saka on the rebound's just hitting it. Havertz had time to finish. Pick your spot and finish, man. I can't believe he's hit that straight at him. Charlie said the game's screaming for Martinelli. Perunelli said, like I said, Havertz will cost us. What a chance. Gabriel clears it upfield. I can't believe it. Yeah, I reckon Eze would score that. See there, I don't want Gyökeres looking for free kicks. You should be stronger than Kuzanov, bro. What a chance. Can't believe he's missed that. Ian Wright would score that in his sleep. Oh, bro. What a miss for Havertz. Great run, but come on, Havertz. Look for him. Oh, and ball ref. No, Gyökeres made the run. It got blocked. Got to do better there. City on the break. O'Reilly. Here's Doku. What a chance, people. 10 yards out. Havertz, left foot, one-on-one with a keeper. Keeper comes out, hits it at his chest. Got to just try and bend it in the far corner. It's a goal. But listen, at least we've created a good chance. Here's Doku. Skips inside a couple. Let's hope we can force him back. City in possession. Nathan Ake. What a huge chance. Keeper did come out quick, but maybe he's not expecting the keeper. But you have to expect him in a cup final. He ain't going to sit on his line and wait. Here comes City. First little half attack for City with Cherky, who's been in good form. Semenyo right-hand side up against Nkapie. Cherky again on his left foot. Forced him backwards. City keep the ball. Bernardo Silva up against Nkapie. Cuts inside. Drifted in by Rodri. Haaland goes for it. It's headed away. And he wins a free kick. Good defending by Arsenal. And the free kick in the Arsenal penalty area. Taken quickly. Not a bad ball either. Looking for Ben White. I think the direct ball is the way. Slide him, Saka! No, they just can't play through balls, Arsenal, can they? I swear Gyökeres makes that run so often. And Arsenal do not find him with that through ball. Blocked by the defender. Made a great run off the shoulder there. Here's Trossard, left-hand side. Hasn't touched the ball much yet. Saka there with the through ball, man. Gyökeres made the run. It was blocked, but listen, at least he saw it, but you need to find him. Aye, come to the ball. He's so good at winning free kicks, Saka, because half the time he looks like he hadn't even been touched. Free kick to Arsenal on the right-hand side. I'd cross it in. Oh, yeah, he does kind of run into him, actually. We've started well. We've started well. It's just a shame we could have scored. You notice that early long diag is causing them problems. Thomas Tuchel in the ground. International break coming up. The good thing is, I don't know if anybody saw that Saka and Declan Rice are not going to play the first game for England. So they are going to get a little bit of a rest. The game against Uruguay has left out about 10 players. They'll feature against Japan in the second game. Anyway, free kick to Arsenal. Out on the right touchline. Declan Rice will whip it in. Wonder if City will play as offside. They've dropped in. Rice whips it in. It's headed away. Comes out to the edge area. Trossard shot deflected. And it will it go out for a corner? Yes, corner to Arsenal. Come on. Come on, Arsenal. Corner, 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 corner. You did say Gabriel first goal. Saka in swinging corner. First corner of the game for Arsenal. Come on. Bro, don't gas up. Lee Havertz is ish. Well, he's playing today, so I want him to score. He should have scored, but come on. Maybe he'll score now. The most set-piece goals in the whole of the English divisions, professional. Saka in swinging corner. Come on. All the boys lined up. Saka in swinger. It's a poor corner. Flicked onto the back post. Havertz up against Semenyo. It's poor, man, throwing. Poor corner by Saka, man. I'm sorry. Cup final corner. You don't beat the first defender, man. Come on. Standards have to be higher than that. Declan Rice going to take a long throw on the far side. Come on. Come on, the Arsenal. Can tell Gyökeres up for the final. Remember, he won the double last year in Portugal. He knows what winning is like. Long throw in. Declan Rice launches it into the area. Cleared away again. We're losing a lot of these set pieces. Like, not winning the first ball. Rice goes back to Ben White. Gabriel's in there for the diag. Terrible pass, goal kick, Man City. Let's take a little break. 13 minutes gone, people. Arsenal have had the best chance of the game so far. Massive opportunity. Clear-cut chance. First 10 minutes. And we should be 1-0 up. We should be 1-0 up, but it is what it is. At least we've started quick. Yeah, take a breather, man. I'm telling you, I'm uptight right now. So you have to take a little breather when there's a goal kick. City take it short. Ake gives it away. Arsenal win it back. Havertz, they've given it away. You feel like when you play City, you have to keep the ball well. You can't give them the ball back easily because they don't make it easy for you to get it back. I tell you what, right, this Nunez at right back, I think he's quietly ended up becoming a good player because even though he's just giving the ball away, but you know he's an attacking midfielder. I can't believe he's just ended up as a right back. Here's Declan Rice. City's press has eased off a little bit. First 10 minutes, they weren't giving us no time, but their 4 attacking players are like waiting. But look at Arsenal. I say this every week. When our centre-backs have the ball, our centre-mids don't show for the ball. They don't show for it. Kepa goes long, looking for Havertz. O'Reilly wins the header. Come on. Trossard's hardly been in the game so far. Here's Doku, left-hand side. Cut the line off, force him back. Gives it away. Saka, be strong, well done. Mistake by Doku. Trossard wins a free kick. Not much of a foul, but you take it. Look at Bernardo. He's always on antics, Bernardo, I'm telling you. Always on antics, you know what I mean? Arguing with people and stuff. Long ball given away. Come on, Nkapie. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. I hope you haven't done something stupid. He gets a yellow card. That's a stupid challenge to make, man, when you're up against Semenyo. That is naive, bro. Do you know what? I genuinely would take him off second half. I was thinking as he stamped on him, is he going to get a red? Doesn't really touch him, but you know he's going to... Wow, he doesn't even touch him with his foot, bro. I don't know if his leg... Look at him. Look at this. Do you know what it is, though? Once you make that challenge, you're giving him an opportunity to do that. He actually does not touch him. That's horrible, you know, because now you've got to play for, what, 75 minutes against Semenyo on a yellow card in a cup final. You're going to have to take him off second half for Calafiori. Once you put the challenge in, this is where I don't agree with the game. VAR should be telling the ref there, ref, you've got it wrong. You don't touch him. Overturn the yellow card, but they don't interfere with those decisions. Rodri clips it out wide to Nunes. I feel we're a little bit lopsided at the moment. Not a lot's happening down our left-hand side. Trossard, Nkapie. Everything seems to be down our right. Might be a case of you've got to take both of them off. You might have to bring on Martinelli and Calafiori. Trossard finds Nkapie. Not a bad ball. Have a run. Yo, Kuzanov's rapid, man. Kuzanov goes back to Trafford. Go on, get after him, Yok. What a ball that is. Doku, don't foul him. Yep, gives it away easy. Ben White rolls it into Saka. Yeah, another foul. Come on, ref. Told you, Bernardo. Proper little rat that guy is. City have got this way of fouling you, but not getting booked. They rotate, like, one of them will foul you, then the other one, they'll be ref. They won't get a booking. Bernardo is a proper rat, honestly. Free kick to Arsenal anyway. On the far right-hand side, Declan Rice to take it. Big up everyone locked in, man. Did Saka have a hamstring transplant? No, I'm reasonable. Go easy on him, man. And people calling for Saka's head when Trossard is a ghost, said K-Stacks. Let's hope at least Saka's involved. Declan Rice taking ages to take the free kick. I think they were trying to get him booked for time wasted. Free kick to Arsenal. Rice to take it. Arsenal have pushed people forward. Don't get caught offside. Rice whips it in high to the back post. Haaland heads it away. I don't think we've won a set piece yet. Ben White. Good ball out wide to Saka. Get at him. Come on, Bukayo. Come on, Bukayo. Sort your feet out, man. Yeah, here we go. It's there, Trossard. Aye. Gabriel left-hand side. Whip it. Poor cross, man. Why are you going low there? Ah, come on, man. Zubamendi brings down Semenyo. No yellow card. There's a Man City player down on the floor. Why does Gabriel cross that low? He's got about 4 players in front of him. They're trying to say Saka. Does he catch Cherky on the foot there? Maybe as he goes to plant his foot. Certainly not a yellow card or anything. We just got to move the ball a bit quicker. It's very congested in the middle. Martinelli will have a big part to play in this game. I think Trossard is going to maybe struggle a bit against Nunes. He has to drift inside to get a bit of space. Trafford in the ball for City. Gyökeres goes to press him. Poor kick out. But what a touch that is. Oh, they played their way out of that so well. Cherky with the touch. Here's Nunes for Man City. Look at Cherky. He's in too much space. Trossard's getting dragged. Nkapie gets done by Semenyo. Haaland, it goes past him. What a ball. Doku at the back post. Up against Ben White, corner to City. That's the first warning sign. Semenyo has gone past Nkapie with ease there. One step over. What a ball in that is by Semenyo. That's what we needed, didn't we, on the other side? And you know what? Oh, he gets away from Saliba as well. If that would have landed on his head there, Saliba's on the wrong side of him. Corner to Man City. Cherky to take it. First warning sign. I want to see Kepa come and collect this. Well done, fella. You're a big goalkeeper, and he catches it. Let's go. Counter-attack. Come on, Havertz. You're going to get caught. Come on, Saka. Come on, let's go. Declan Rice, we need support. Why is that Deckers? Tripped himself up, man. Here's where the composure is lacking. Did Saka get fouled in the build-up? What is Declan Rice doing there? He trips himself up, man. Panicked. Saka's all right, man. There ain't nothing wrong with him. We didn't work that situation very well. That's a good... does he get the ball, cousin, off? I think he does. We want to see the next one on Saka. Showing the wrong replay. A little barge from Doku, maybe. Does he know what he's doing there? It's one of them where you just let him know you're there. Cap said Trossard is a passenger. I mean, every game we talk about left wing. Every game. You know, at least Martinelli will bring you some intensity and run at people, but Trossard's not in the game. Goal kick to City. Big up GM's Nightmare, who said Agent 47, a.k.a. Curtis Shaw. James Bond settings, man. Saliba is having a good battle with Haaland. Trafford in possession. We need more on that left-hand side. It's a bit of a concern. Trossard's not in the game, and Nkapie is on a yellow. Look at this wrestling match. Well done, Saliba. Quality. Does really well. Don't like just booting the ball long like that, though. Havertz with the header. Rodri heads it back to Bernardo. Yo, these men are playing head tennis. Get a bit closer to them. Don't foul. Don't foul. He's going nowhere. He's going nowhere. That's it. Force Doku back. We're doing all right. We just got to do a bit better when we go forward. That final ball. Big up everyone locked in, man. I'm not reading the comments as much today because, yeah, I got to see everything that's going on here. Big up Space Jam. You see what makes sense with an attacker as an inverted defender is the positions we and City have them take up mean an attacker is better than a natural defender. Come on, Arsenal, wake up. Yeah, I know, but you know Haaland, he can have 10 touches in a game and win a game. Well done, Saliba. Great tackle on Doku. Give him a little push to the floor as well. Haaland's had 4 touches, but I've seen games where he had like 8 touches, but he scored. So it doesn't... I'm just a bit concerned about our left-hand side. We look a little bit lopsided for me, but anyway, this is a nerve-wracking game to watch. Trossard really supposed to play as a second striker, said Random Clips. Maybe he just doesn't have that pace out wide, does he? Mikel was pressing Doku, I seen it. Here is Cherky for Manchester City. Up against Trossard. They're dominating possession, City. Len said Saliba's my player of the season. Ball over the top looking for Semenyo. Gabriel wins the header. Trossard. Look like here, he can't get away. It's not a bad ball, but Kuzanov's rapid. Just go and put Trafford under pressure. I don't think he's that good on the ball. Probably play a great ball now, I've said that. There we go. Heavy touch by O'Reilly. Throw into Arsenal. Get off him, man. Ref, how many... we don't mind that. It's a cup final, man. Grab each other. You know, it ain't meant to be a friendly rivalry. Throw into Arsenal. 24 minutes gone. Take a breather, people. Ref's having a word with Zubimendi and O'Reilly. He's going to have to make the changes at the right time, Arteta. Trossard looks like it's going to be a hard game for him. You need a bit of speed to get at that Núñez and force them to pull Semenyo back. I feel with Trossard, they know, like, you're not going to get away from him. So they're keeping Semenyo quite high up. So it causes problems. Here's Gabriel. Look at, here's Kepa. I think we're going to have to play quite direct. Again, look here, midfield, like Rice. Do you want this? Where's Zubamendi? Look, none of our midfielders are really showing for it. They can't, look, Gabriel's saying there, show for the ball. Look, he wants to play it to Zubamendi, but he's not really in a good position to get it. And that's the purpose of Zubamendi at this team. The deep-lying playmaker to get us up the pitch. You would see Rodri show for that ball every day of the week. Big up Latif said, yes, Kurt, big up yourself. What was your take on English pundits on Neymar missing the game flying back from Germany? Watch along's essential. I think it was rage bait, bro. I don't see how they can downplay Neymar's talent. Neymar was the player that was closest to Messi and Ronaldo when he was at Barcelona. He was the one that you said, oh, maybe he can get that Ballon d'Or off one of them two. So when I hear people say, oh, he wasn't that good or they don't think he was a top player, well, he was a top player. You know what I mean? I know the PSG move didn't work out for him, but he was incredible at Barca. Gabriel given away. See? No options in midfield. Here's Haaland. Semenyo. Good tackle by Gabriel. We're too deep. We're too deep. Our midfield are not showing for the ball. So centre-backs are going long and it's coming straight back. Then Gyökeres drops into midfield. We've got no outlet. I've seen this too many times with Arsenal, where we drop back and get deeper. How are you supposed to score? Your two centre-mids aren't showing. We're missing Eze. I'll be honest with you. We're missing Eze. His creativity in between the lines. Zubamendi and Rice have got to take more responsibility. You do not see Rodri and them, man, do that. Oh, and Capier's been absolutely spun. Semenyo's toying with him a bit. As a winger, when your fullback's on a yellow, you know, mate, like, yo, you can't really dive in. Here's Bernardo Silva. Nunes. We got to wake up a little bit. Ref! No, doesn't give it. Zubamendi thought he was fouled. Nico O'Reilly. They're starting to get a bit of possession now. City Doku cuts inside Ben White. Goes outside Ben White now. Come on, Ben. Just don't let him get past you. Zubby's there. Force him backwards. Good. Waniri just scored, has he, for Marseille? Big him up, man. Probably should be on the bench for Arsenal today. In fact, he could have played in the 10 over Havertz. Rodri clips it out wide. City starting to grow into the game. Cherky up against Nkapie, whips it in. It's a good block. Feel like we're under a little bit of pressure. We're sat too deep. And for me, the midfield is a massive problem. Zubi and Rice are not getting on the ball enough, not even showing. 73% possession for City in the last 10 minutes. We can't get the ball. Semenyo up against Nkapie, who's on a yellow card. If you're Pep, you're going to tell him, keep running at him. He has ran at him. He's got past him with ease. He's got to the byline. What a block by Gabriel. We've got a problem here. We've got a problem. Gabriel is telling Nkapie there, get Trossard back. What is Trossard doing there? You're just standing there watching him. If you're going to double up properly, bro. You're just standing there doing nothing. Nkapie's all over the place on this yellow card because he's aggressive. Semenyo running at you, wants to tackle. If he skips him and he wipes him out, he's sent off. The game's over. You might have to take Nkapie off at half time. Corner to City, Bernardo Silva to take it. It's high to the back post, headed away by Saliba. 10 minutes of pressure they've had. Saka does well against Doku. Don't lose it. And Saliba boots it up the field. Come on, Havertz. Come on, Havertz. Flick. Trossard does well. Ref, free kick on the halfway line. Well done. Does well to win that. We need a little break. Bernardo Silva, that's his second foul of the game, ref. How many times before Bernardo gets booked? Let's see if he does it on purpose, Bernardo. Knows he ain't winning it. There you go. Little arm into the side. He's an absolute master splinter, that guy. Little rat. He's basically the smaller version of Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, Calafiori warming up. Half time, that, for me. I love Nkapie, by the way. Half time, get him off. Honestly, on a booking against Semenyo on Wembley pitch, no. No. We can't wait for that. 45 minutes, get him off. It's just one of them things. Arsenal in possession. Look, again, where's the midfielders? Come and get the ball off him. You're standing next to people. Look. Decker's, you're literally behind him. He can't even see you. Look where Rice. People, I beg you, just watch where Zubamendi and Rice are. That's good from Havertz. Come on. Keep the ball. Ben White with a long diag. Is Trossard going to get that? Nope. Come on, Gyökeres. Oh, we'll take the throw in. We're struggling to get up the pitch a little bit at the moment. Kuzanov clears out for a throw. Come on. Midfield. Zubi and Rice have to take more responsibility. Look, again, show for it. Here's Ben White. Finds Saka. That's a foul, ref. No, ref doesn't give it. Maybe Saka fell over too easily. Good. Oh, Rice, you didn't even need to slide. You would have got it. Nico O'Reilly skips inside Saka. You should be skipping away from him. Haaland. Tackle him. Tackle him. Well done, Rice. Come on, man. We have to improve on the ball. Havertz, you're not even jumping. You got away with it. Come on, Yok. Come on, Yok. Hey, aye, aye. Nailed him. Wow, we give him a yellow. Do you know what? I didn't even know if that was a foul. Yellow card for Kuzanov. I'll take that. Was that even a foul? I honestly thought he won the ball. Yeah, it's a bit reckless. Does he even takes him out a bit? Does he get the ball? I think Gyökeres kind of steps across him, kind of goes through his leg to win the ball. That's a painful one, you know. Kuzanov on a booking is a good thing because he's quite aggressive. As this game goes on, you realise how important that Havertz chance was because we haven't really had a good chance since. So when you get a chance like that, you've got to take it. Free kick to Arsenal. Declan Rice on the right-hand side again. Yeah, Bernardo, man, he's smart. He talks to the refs. Doesn't foul you in too blatant a way to get caught. Just little nudges, little kicks. Come on. Can we score from a set piece? Right-hand touchline. Declan Rice to take it. The other ones have been headed away by City defenders. We haven't even won one. Rice whips in. That's a great ball. Again, headed away by City. Comes back out. Forced all the way back to the halfway line. Oh, all the way back to Kepa. Pings it out to Gabriel. Gyökeres. Good first touch, Gyökeres. Oh! Great defending by Ake. I thought he was in there. Is that a corner or throwing? He was onside as well, you know. He had a good first touch, but Ake just got back throwing. Down by the corner flag. Declan Rice, long throw. Our service needs to improve. We need to create a chance. 13 minutes till half time, people. Long throw down by the corner flag. Declan Rice to take it. Circle James Trafford. Make life difficult for him. Rice launches it in again. We lose the header. Semenyo. It's headed back in. Semenyo wins it again. They're dominating us in the air from set pieces, man. Forced all the way back to Kepa. Kepa will clip it long upfield. Looking for Big Gabby. No, not a foul. Ref, come on. That's so soft. Literally put his arms out. They are proper dark arts team, Man City. There's nothing wrong with Nunes. Felt the arm of Gabriel and just fell to the floor. Wins a free kick. Gyökeres is the only threat. Yeah, he is. Havertz is quiet. Trossard, Saka. I want to see Calafiori on at half-time. You can't leave Nkapie on this yellow card against Semenyo. Semenyo's too direct. City in possession. Nunes on the edge of his own penalty area. Look how easy they play out. Come on, can we press a little bit better? Trossard. Gabriel's on the wing. They're so good at playing out from the back. Come on, Trossard, get after him. Don't foul him. No foul. Come on. Oh, yuck. You got to get hold of that. City get away. They're up the pitch very quickly here. Here's O'Reilly up against Zubamendi. Left-hand side. Out wide to Doku. First time he's had a run at Ben White. Cuts inside. Good ball. Into Bernardo Silva, clips it in, headed away by Gabriel. Rice, you're going to get clipped, bro. You got 3 around you, he does well. See, they're forcing us to just boot it upfield, man. Got to get hold of the ball, lads. Zubi and Rice, 155 million between you. This high, long ball, man, that ain't going to be enough. Ref doesn't give us anything. Havertz looking for a foul. Ref says no. Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Tactically, I don't really like the way we're playing. Dragging Gyökeres into midfield when we're defending and then just booting it long when we get it. Got to be braver. This midfield have to step up. Have to. Doku finds O'Reilly. 10 minutes to half time, people. Our midfield's got to show up. I'm already looking at subs on the bench thinking I'd bring on Calafiori. I'd bring on Martinelli. Come on, Yok. Get your arm out. Yes. Be strong. You're stronger than him. Come on, Nkapie. Don't get sent off. Ah, Yok. The ball wasn't great. Don't challenge. Don't even. Hey, yo, man. Get them. Stop kicking him. Get back to left back now, man. Here's Bernardo. Good tackle, Declan Rice. Let's go. Trossard. Haaland's chasing him. Here's Havertz. Come on, Saka. Come on, man. We need something from you. You're 1v1 with O'Reilly. Take him on. Take him on. Ah, Doku's back now. Wins a corner. We'll take that. That's all we've got at the moment. Corner to Arsenal. Corner to Arsenal. We need set piece or Owen Goles to catch up. Take a breather, people. Latif said, yeah, that rage bait caught me big time. I'm telling you, man. It's good viewing, innit, when they say things. Subs are needed. I mean, I'm looking Madueke, Calafiori, Martinelli, Max Dowman. I think you can bring people on. Cover big Gabs. Your time. We're playing rubbish. We're not playing great, but corner, 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 corner. The last corner from Saka wasn't great. Didn't beat the first defender. Need a better delivery. Get around James Trafford. Put pressure on him. Who's that? Look, I bet that's Bernardo. Look at Bernardo. He's trying to headbutt Saliba in his chest. Saka goes deep this time with the corner back post. Gabriel heads it over. I think, it was Nkapie. Probably should have done a bit better there, you know. Yeah, maybe he should have left it. I'm sure Gyökeres was behind him. Goal kick to Manchester City, people. Half a chance there for Nkapie. Goes over the bar for a goal kick. Havertz quiet, yeah. City didn't have a shot yet. We are doing pretty well. No, but they're starting to control the game a little bit, and Semenyo feels dangerous on that right-hand side. Listen, we know that Arsenal first half tend to start slow. 3 names, Max, Noni, and Martinelli. City on the attack, Doku. Middle of the pitch, goes backwards. 8 minutes to half time. I just think we're sitting off them a little bit. We did start very well, Caps, and then tempo dropped a little bit. I suppose it happens against City. They keep the ball so well. It's hard to keep going after them, but I just don't like us dropping too deep. Ben White does well, heads it out for a throw into City in the Arsenal half. A few Arsenal players warming up. I'm just looking at the stats here for the possession. City have had 58% possession. Here is Nunez for City. City finds Rodri. City keeping the ball on the halfway line. Yes, I agree. Max and Martinelli in the second half would change the game. City's playing like Rocky, absorb the punches, tire out the opposition, then attack once we're gassed. Rodri gets the ball out wide. Semenyo. Shot. It's blocked. Forced backwards. Gyökeres, you've got to be strong. Good hold up. Well done. Gabriel. Oh, you're booting it to no one, Gabby. So, I mean, we can't get... How are we supposed to get up the pitch if Gyökeres is being forced to drop? We're too deep. I promise you, people, we're encouraging them onto us. As soon as we get the ball, we boot it forward. City look way calmer on the ball than us. Lame attack always deflating. I think Yoker has been our best attacking player without even really having a lot of goal threat because he hasn't really had a shot. Look at Nunes driving, rolls it out wide to Semenyo. Ryan Cherky up against Trossard. Couple step overs. Trossard's got to just force him back there. No, it goes to extra time, I believe. I don't think it does go straight to pens. Semenyo up against Nkapie. Whips in with his left foot, over hits it, goes out for a goal kick. I think that's what you got to do if you're Nkapie. Don't let him get down the line and cross it with his right. Force him onto his left. Goal kick, take a breather, people. Why you dress like you should be the gaffer? Well, I'll be attacking a little bit more, I'll tell you that. I wouldn't be sitting back as much, but 5 minutes till half time. Haaland, 4 cup finals, no goals. I don't even like stats like that. They don't bother me because I always think, well, he's going to be desperate to change it. Nkapie, drive forward there. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Nkapie, I'm telling you, it's not that he lacks pace, bro. It's the yellow card. He's aggressive and you're nervous. You don't even want to make a challenge when you're on a yellow card. So he's playing like hamstrung. Look at our centre mids, please. Start showing deckers. Look at Zubi. You're literally almost hiding behind Haaland. We can't play through their press because there's no options for our centre backs to play to. So we end up going long, direct up onto the striker. And if he doesn't win the header, City get the ball back. Kepa looking for Ben White. Boots it in the air. Saka challenge him. Good strength. That's a foul. How are you not giving that as a free kick? He's just grabbed him to the floor. Sometimes, people, you got to understand the game you're playing. This is going to be a physical game. So I always say, don't rely on referees. It's a physical game. Come on. Havertz, right-hand side. Looking for Gyökeres. City clear it. It's too easy. I just don't... I'm really not happy with our midfield. Look at that ball into Haaland. Rolls it out to Doku. City on the break. Doku up against Saliba. It's a corner to Man City. Don't like how we're playing. Sorry. Centre midfielders are not playing well enough. Rice and Zubimendi. Absolutely not helping our defence out enough. If you're a centre-back, you're looking for the ball, well, who am I supposed to pass to? There's no one. So they boot it long. We don't win the header. It comes straight back to us. Corner to Man City. Honestly, I'd make subs at half-time. I wouldn't even wait till the 60th. They've taken the corner quickly. Cherky. He sends Saka to the shops. Haaland at the back post. He's left a leg in there on Ben White. Is Bernardo 2v1. Get out to him. Whipped into the back post. Headed away. Comes out to Doku. 1v1 with Nkapie on a yellow card. Not what you want to see. Doku jinks away from him. Good block. City still have it. Get out of the penalty area, man. You're just begging for them to get at you. Bernardo crossed in, looking for... Oh, he's headed away. Saka clears it. Trossard misses it. This attack, man. Seriously, they're not good enough. Take some of them off. Deckers. Poor man. Simple pass. We're sat back like we're 2-0 up trying to hang on. It's not good enough, man. They're enjoying the ball. It looks like a chore to have the ball for Arsenal. Oh, my days, I've got the ball. Come on. Step up. We're too far back. We're feeling the pressure. Look how they're just flicking the ball around. Bernardo. Don't let him keep backing you up into the area, man. He ain't going to outpace you. They're toying with us a little bit. Semenyo on the turn. Don't stick a leg out. He's got past Rice. We're in trouble. Haaland heads it over. Goal kick, man, boy. They're applying pressure. Look how easy Semenyo gets past us there. Deckers, great ball in. We've done all right to defend Haaland there. We've kind of leaned on him. If he gets a free header here, he scores. But luckily, look, grabbing him a little bit, pushing him a little bit, you get away with it. We can't get out of our own half. I feel sorry for the defence, honestly. Got no help from the midfield whatsoever. And then you look at the attack, apart from Gyökeres's hard work, there's no support. Saka ain't doing nothing. Trossard isn't. Havertz isn't. You get away with it against Mansfield and Everton. You won't get away with it against City. Look, straight away we've lost it. Throw into City on the halfway line. 1 minute added on. I think they need the half-time break. Showing too much respect to other teams, dealt with them, Iron. Yeah, I mean, look, you've seen Forest and teams like that go and score 2 goals against them in their stadium. I think a lot of our players look nervous about giving the ball away, so they stay off the ball. Takes bravery in a final. Pep demands it from City. Every player has to want the ball, has to be comfortable in possession. We look like we don't want the ball. We'd rather go long and just see if we can get something out of a header and hope it breaks to us. Trafford pings it upfield, 10 seconds till half-time. Saka heads it upfield. That should be half-time. Or maybe not. O'Reilly, last chance of the half. Saka and Ben White tracking him. Good tackle by Saka. Brilliant tackle. Half-time whistle goes. Didn't really enjoy that first half, I got to be honest. But we have had the best chance of the half. Huge miss by Kai Havertz. I just think we're allowing them playing with a bit too much respect for me. Kind of toying with us in the middle of the pitch. You can see Haaland's frustrated. He's saying to the ref... Oh, I was just looking at... I was trying to look at a replay of that Havertz miss, but that ain't even the right one. But, yeah, look, Haaland straight to the referee to complain. Look, to say, I'm getting my shirt pulled. I'll be honest. I mean, we should be 1-0 up, but we are not the better team. We have a lot of these games, people, where 3 or 4 players in our team don't turn up and we get away with it because ultimately the team we're playing isn't as good. We're playing against a good team today. I mean, look, City haven't really had a big chance. I'm not even sure if they've had a shot on target, actually. But the football's abysmal that we're playing. City, no shots. No shots in the first half. But I just don't like the amount of control. Trossard is totally out of the game. Havertz, what a chance. Misses it. Hasn't really been involved. Saka hasn't been great. The attack, you cannot carry an attack in a cup final. So I need to see this manager be brave. If Noni has to come on for Saka, bring him on. Or Max Dalman. Or Martinelli. Take people off. I can imagine as a neutral, it's not a great game to watch anyway as a final. It's certainly not a great game, but often cup finals are like this. So, yeah. Long way to go. Long way to go. 0-0. 0-0. We should be winning. We've had the best chance, but they're starting to dominate the game. Havertz isn't doing anything, says Brio. Bin Trossard won't see subs before 60 minutes, said TGZ. Jacob said, loving the suit, big up. Would you sub Nkapie for Calafiore? Yeah, I'd do it at half time. And I love Nkapie, but being on a yellow card against Semenyo is not what you need. Big up Van, who said the game is dross, watching from Jamaica. Big up yourself. Ion said showing them too much respect. Other teams dealt with them. K-Stacks, first good attack in 45 minutes. It's all crying. I think we just don't like the fact, K-Stacks, that we're sat back and inviting them onto us so much. White Glove said 5 shots to 2. See, we're playing pretty well. Thought we started first 20 minutes well. We faded in sort of that second part of the first half. Elgato, Zubi hiding. Trossard slow. Saka is a ghost. Let me get out the halftime tweet. Started well. Sat back too much as the half progressed. Capie on a yellow is nerve-wracking. Midfield need to show for the ball. The attackers need to step up. Whew. Right, there's the halftime tweet. Take a breather, people. Take a breather. Not a great first half for the neutral, but, you know. Sid said our midfielders are hiding on the ball. They're not passing to the attackers enough. Defenders just booting the ball away. Rubbish performance. If I was in that Arsenal back four, I'd be going mad at the two centre mids. I'd be going absolutely crazy. Say, bro, what are you doing? You're putting us all under pressure. Zubimendi, you play for Spain, bro. You are used to taking the ball on the half turn under pressure. Declan Rice, £105 million player. Every time Saliba and Gabby have got the ball, they're looking for their midfielders. They don't see them. So they boot it long to the striker or the wingers, and then it comes straight back at us. Midfielders have to demand the ball under pressure. Come on, man. I feel sorry for our defence. Big up Fane as a neutral. None of the Arsenal games are fun to watch. I think we get better games in the Champions League. In the Prem, and this feels a bit like a Prem game. Not great. Marto said, gave one club where both highest paid players are useless. Give one club. Who is City's highest paid player? Is Haaland in it, though? He's a world beater. As is Saka now, and he's not playing great. And obviously Havertz. Kevin said, I don't think we've been bad. Both teams are playing tentative. We're missing Eze. Yeah, that little creative spark, man. We're missing it. Elton said, sorry to bring this back on the table. Saka, 2 out of 10. Listen, we've had a conversation. We know where we need to improve. I think the keeper's done well. I think the back four have done well, apart from Nkapie, who looks nervous on a yellow. I'd take him off. The two midfielders, for me, are not performing. They're not showing for the ball when we're under pressure. And our front line is not playing well. The only one who's looked okay is Gyökeres, but not even in a goal threat way. I'm just watching this miss from Havertz. Saka cuts inside. He actually makes 3 saves. Ben White. Oh, what a ball by Zubimendi. I think Havertz is trying to chip him. And then Saka misses 2. Great ball, Zubi. Hit it now. Now. You score. Too close. And where you're trying to put it near post. Saka's first one, it's on his right. Left foot. That's a really good save. The Havertz miss is shocking. He has to hit it. You hit that now. You score. Look at that. Look at that, Cruz. He hits that now, he scores. Far bottom corner. Scores it. He should be hitting the ball right now. And where is he aiming it? Is he trying to lift it over him? I don't understand what he's trying to do. It's a terrible finish. Terrible finish. If he opens up his body, he scores that far bottom corner. We're 1-0 up. Yeah, that's a real big miss. But anyway, let's move forward, people. Maybe our finishers will win us the game. Waneri scored against Lille. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. Long balls are tactical, trying to bypass the press. We've created a few good opportunities. We don't have great long passers in the team. Yeah, I mean, maybe Deckers, maybe Gabriel. I didn't actually realise how good a ball that was from Zubimendi into Havertz. It's a great ball. It's got to score. Zamir said Nkapie needs to come off. They know he has a yellow card. That's why they're attacking him so much. Yep. MJ, Beckham Rice, but he can't pass wind. Useless. MJ, you're holding a timeout today, mate. 3 minutes. Go and look at Man United's highlights. This is cup final business, man. Vegas Gunner. Big up MJ, though. We don't have enough tech in midfielders. The teams that get at City usually have some tech in the middle, said Vegas Gunner. I hear it. Muddy said, can tell we haven't been in a final in a while, the way the community overreacting. Decent half. Karma. It's interesting. I'm telling you, well, right, he said we need people to get us forward and cause problems. I think, do you know what? Genuinely, right? He won't do this, but Noni Madueke, Max Stallman, Gabriel Martinelli, triple change. Havertz, Saka, Trossard off. I'm telling you, that would get us up the pitch. That would get us up the pitch. Max in the 10, running at Rodri. Noni on the right, direct running at O'Reilly, and Martinelli on the left. He'll never do that. I don't think Max will come on in a tight game when it's this big. But I think that's the kind of changes you've got to make. We're lacking something in attack. I wouldn't take Saka off too early. He hasn't been great, but I need to see more from him. Trossard is basically non-existent in this game. I'd give Saka a little bit longer before I took him off, though. I'll be honest with you. Because I feel he can do something. Big G from the group. I'm not trying to give Rice and Zubby a pass. The problem is also Havertz. He needs to be brave, drop to receive the ball. Sub in Rico, change formation. Will he change formation? I doubt it. Not in a cup final. Pierre said, come on, the Gunners. 45 minutes to win by any means necessary. Vamos. Big C in the suit. I'm here. Bro, how do you shoot a keeper's chest? I don't get it. Ball coming across your body there. Naturally, you try and aim in the far corner. I think he's trying to lift it over him or something. It's a poor finish. Avery said, it's a cup final, lads. Chat are acting like it's easy. You've played in a final. You know you can't take unnecessary risks. Nervous, but we are fine. People, I'm going toilet. I'm going to get a drink. Give me a... Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Caleron and Capier is affecting our whole left side. I take him off at half time. I get him off now because Semenyo is a big threat. His energy levels are crazy. I'll be honest with you. He's better than I thought he was. I think I downplayed him a little bit at Bournemouth because sometimes you think he's just one of them players at a low club that's standing out, but he's good, man. And if you notice, a lot of games, Pep drags Doku and leaves Semenyo on. So it's almost like he trusts him more than Doku. But yeah, listen, 0-0, cup final. I thought it might be a tight game. I suppose the positive thing is that City haven't created much. Do you know what I mean? They haven't created too much. It's like a football manager gaffer. I'm telling you, we're here, people. Martinelli and Madueke in the 70th. I think sooner than that. I do think that You're watching in Brooklyn. Spike Lee's in the building. Big up to you, Aki, man. I think that Arteta will be quite reluctant to take off Saka. Because the conversations he will have been having with Saka is, this is your moment to be remembered. You know what I mean? Imagine Saka scores the winner and we win this 1-0. That's his moment. You think Gerrard's had big moments in cup finals and, you know, Omri or Rooney or, you know, players that have scored big goals in finals. I think he'll be very reluctant to take Saka off. Unreasonable's going crazy. He said Saka needs time to choose his next club. He's had enough of him. He's had enough. I know, how crazy is that, man? I turned up wearing a suit, thinking, yeah, man, Arteta's going to be suited and booted. And the man's wearing a quarter zip jumper. I don't even know. I don't think Pep's wearing a suit either. Maybe they only do it for like, maybe it's part of the FA Cup final, not so much the Carabao Cup final. But yeah, 0-0. Have you seen the no context tweet? No, what happened? What are they saying? Big up Bob who said, whoa, just switched on. Where's Curtis? I'm here, man. We're locked in, people. You know what I mean? I think FA Cup, you have to wear a suit. I think that's part of it. Maybe Carabao Cup, you choose what you want. But I still think maybe the manager should be wearing a suit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Suit era finished, yeah. Maybe. I'm just trying to see. The City players are in the tunnel. Doesn't look like... Can't see any changes for City. Looks, can see all the same players. Kuzanov's on a yellow. Gyökeres needs to play on that. Fran wore a suit when he came on. Big up Fran if he's locked in. I'm just looking at Arsenal. Looks like the same 11 from what I can see. Come on, Arsenal. Massive second. I should be wearing Levi G's. Big up everyone locked in, man. Big up Elliot. Bigging up a lot of the community. Saka in the 10. He's out of pay. He could do that. Saka in the 10. Noni on the right. Martinelli on the left. I'm just looking if Nkapie is coming on. I think he's on, you know. I'm sure I just saw him. Is he wearing number 5? I'm pretty sure Nkapie is still on. I'm sure I just saw a number 5 running there. I was caught. Diamond in the 10. Would he trust him in a cup final? I'm pretty sure Nkapie. Yeah, Nkapie is still on. I reckon he'll give Calafiori 10, 15 minutes before he makes that change. He just probably doesn't want to drag him at half time. Well, Pep trusts Kuznetsov on a yellow, but then we're not testing their defence. Rish said, subs will come if we go 1-0 down. Yeah, and that's one thing I don't like. Don't always wait for something like bad to happen before you do it. It's not necessary. But listen, second half about to get underway. I'm just doing a like count. What are we at, people? What are we at? We are at 3,000 likes at half time. That is legendary. Let's get 5,000 overall. Second half is underway. City kick us off. We're both shooting towards our own fans in this half as well. So let's see if that motivates Arsenal in particular. We weren't great. Listen, we weren't great, but we had the biggest chance. Ion said, Dalman won't come on. Arteta won't like the unpredictability. Maybe. Yeah, in a final, I think he'd be nervous to bring him on, especially at 0-0. Pep's head was all scratched up. Is it actually? I didn't even see that. Is he scratched up his head again? Come on. Cup finals, you have to grab the moment. Half the fans aren't back in their seat. Honestly, it baffles me when fans go to a stadium and go for a drink or something at half time, like, or food. Get your food before. Look, half them fans now, if somebody scored, they'll miss the goal. Big G said, Rice, Calafiori, when I call him Rico, you pause. Oh, okay, that's what I get you. I get you. I think we need Saka for the whole game, ball retention. Noni in, and then Saka into midfield. So you'd put Saka in the 10 and put Noni on the right. Could work, but has he got... I just don't know if Saka's got that 360 vision. but he is strong. City in possession again. Half the stadium is empty. They've all gone for food and drink and not got back. Looking for Semenyo, overhit, goes straight through to Kepa. Aye, aye, aye. We could be 45 minutes away from pain or jubilation. Or it could go to extra time. Big up to Vinay, big up C, big up to you, 100. Watch the game and listening to you in the background, having a few Jamaican red stripes. Tandoori chicken wings, life is good. Hey, you can't go wrong. They should wait for the fans to come back before they kick off. Nah, man, they've... You know, I mean, you've got a choice to make, haven't you? And the queues will be massive. 80,000 fans. You'll be waiting ages. Here's Kepa on the ball. Picks it up. City are waiting to go and press. Just, it makes me nervous when Kepa's on the ball because is he as good as Raya on the ball? Is Nkapie? Look, we always end up in these situations. No midfield again. Subby wins the header. Havertz, you're not even looking at the ball, mate. You're actually jumping and not even looking. City in possession again. Semenyo. Where is the help from Trossard? Ball down the line. Clip to the back post. O'Reilly, it's flicked away by Ben White. O'Reilly keeps in at the back post. Get Havertz off. He is not playing well. Doku tries to cut inside. Force back. We cannot afford any passengers in this game. And Havertz ain't doing nothing. Neither is Trossard. Cherky drifts inside Ben White. Don't foul him. Rolls it into Semenyo, into Haaland. He muscles, gets the shot off. Oi, they just about stop him. Got a little turn in there, Haaland. Couldn't get... Good ball by Semenyo, man. Wriggled away from Saliba, but couldn't get power on his shot. Blocked by Gabby. Goes through to Kepa. We have to take people off. Big C, you must be nervous. Never see it. I'm telling you, bro. Already. Oh, mate. I just needed a break. I feel uptight watching the game. Come on, Gyökeres. Good ball into Havertz. It could be offside. He's not offside. Yok, have a go. Win a corner. Crosses it in. It's not a great ball. Come on, Havertz. Make a nuisance. Yes. Wins a corner. Come on. In front of the Arsenal fans. Havertz telling the fans to make noise. How about you do something? Corner to Arsenal. Corner, 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 corner. Come on. Declan Rice in swinger. Let's go. Big Gabby header. Yep, Havertz. Oi, that actually hit Havertz. That should have been a goal kick, but we'll take it. I don't care. Corner to the Arsenal. Declan Rice in swinger. The big boys are up. Big Gabby and Saliba are up. Come on, Deckers. We need a peach. It's high. Back post. It's bouncing everywhere. It's cleared every time they clear it. I sit here on the break. Aye, aye, aye. We could be in trouble here. Ben White against Doku. Kepa. What are you doing, lad? Kepa's lost the ball. Get in the goal. Ben White, go. Yellow card. Wow, we give a free kick. Wow, I don't know what the ref's doing there. What is Kepa doing? You've misjudged it. Can he not volley it? You're trying to shoulder barge him. I don't know why the ref doesn't just play on, though. I don't know why he gives the free kick. Look at the state of Kepa there, man. You're on the wrong side of him. Oh, mate. Oh, he's all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. I don't know if he's done us a favour giving that free kick or whether this free kick's worse. Because Kepa was off his line. He could have got lobbed. I said before the game I wouldn't have played him. I'd have played Raya. I think is Pep asking that he should have been sent off. But Ben White was there. Pep looks angry. I reckon he's asking for a red card. But Kepa, man, please. If Ben White wasn't there, that would have been a red. It's an intentional foul as well. If Blanco's not there, he's sent off. Semenyo, free kick right on the edge of the penalty area. On the left-hand side. I think he's going to shoot from here. I don't like how we're in front of Kepa. I feel like we should push the players up. Semenyo, free kick. Oh, he's overhit it. Goal kick. Wow. Lucky there, man. Kepa, you are lucky. Pep does not look happy. I don't know what Kepa was doing there. We got away with that. I'm telling you, that was not nice. From our corner, we're getting hit on the counter-attack. And we could have got a red card. Would have been like the Champions League final all over again. Goalkeeper sent off. Yeah, look, yeah, right. Kepa smashes it upfield. Gyökeres, you got a challenge, bro. You didn't even jump. Come on, Yok! Oh, he blocks it. Doesn't fall to him. Goes through to Trafford. We've got to do more in attack. We've got to. 7 minutes gone. Raya yeah, because Raya's a very good sweeper keeper, isn't he? Trafford kicks it long upfield. Ben White wins the header. Zubimendi. Good flick by Havertz. Can you get there, Deckers? Well done, Deckers. Oh, Saka, you look offside. You might as well leave it. O'Reilly goes back to Trafford. Doesn't quite fall to us. This game feels huge now. I mean, it was massive anyway, but because it's the second half, you just know, like, one mistake, one goal, one anything. Here's Doku. Left-hand side for City. Rolls it back to Rodri. Who's going to make the first subs? That's the interesting part. Obviously, they've got the likes of Foden, Mamouche, Savinho on the bench. We've got Madueke, Martinelli, Jesus. Don't foul him, Zubby. He's going nowhere. Haaland. Why are we backing off him like that? Get up, Ben White. Well done. Come on, Ben. It's a battle, bro. Haaland just pushed him to the floor. O'Reilly finds Doku. He'll try and win a corner. Crossed in by Doku. Oh, so Trossard gets it. We're just going to boot this forward, I'm telling you. Here's Gabriel. No one to pass to. Forces him long. It's horrible. We got no options, man. You can't just play long ball. Arteta's clapping. What are you clapping for? We cannot play through the midfield. They're just not there. Deckers, you got to win that. Haaland brushes him to the floor. City in possession. We're overdoing the long ball thing. Yeah, at the start it was all right, but we're doing it every time we get the ball. That tells me we can't keep possession. Gabby gets the ball. He's got no one to pass to. City on the attack. Bernardo Silva drifts inside 2 or 3. Bernardo Silva. He's dropped about 4 of them. Doku 1v1 with Ben White. Whips it in. Headed away. Great header by Trossard. City on the attack again. Cherky, step over. Twisting and turning. Rolled out edge of the box. Shot. Great block. Zubimendi. City putting us under pressure. Aye, aye, aye. A long way to go here, people. This is not easy to watch. I just feel like City are getting confidence. I don't like it. Semenyo, right-hand side. Bernardo Silva, twisting and turning. 2 players on him. Block the cross, gives it away. Please don't boot it. Seriously, what is that, Trossard, mate? We cannot keep the ball. Doku against Ben White. 1v1. You know he's going to do that little shimmy that he does. There it is. Ball rolled in, cleared away. Saka forced to just boot it anywhere. We can't keep the ball. They are all over us. We can't get out of our own half. O'Reilly finds Cherky. Arteta's got to change this. Whether the tactics, whether the players, you've got to change it. They're controlling the game. We'll concede if we keep sitting back. Get Trossard off. He is non-existent. At least Martinelli's goal for it. Look, Semenyo 1v1 with Nkapie. Cuts inside, shoots with his left foot. It's wide. Mikel, please, come on. Subs needed. Why is Trossard not helping him there, bro? Come on. We need to make changes. 11 minutes into the second half, I'm still seeing Semenyo 1v1 with Nkapie on a yellow card. He has to make subs. There's almost no point us taking this goal kick. All you're going to do is give it back to him under pressure. Kepa, he's going to give it to Gabby and then they'll go and press. We've got to do more. We've got to do a lot more than this. Cup finals have to be won. We can't just defend and win. Kepa goes long. Havertz loses the header. We're getting absolutely bopped. Doku against Ben White. Cuts inside him. Look, where's the midfield helping him? Rolled in. Cherky, it's blocked. Oh, my days. Havertz, heavy touch. Loses it. Get him off. Get him off, man. What is Arteta waiting for? He's genuinely waiting for us to go 1-0 down. Then he'll make changes. Stevie Wonder can see we're getting dominated. Look how calm they are in the ball, City. They're just calm. Look, Semenyo's toying with Nkapie. Knows you don't want to challenge me. You're on a booking. He has to make changes. I don't care how much you like individual players. Take people off. We can't get hold of the ball. They're forced back to Trafford. Hopefully we at least get up the pitch. Come on, Trossard, press. Can't get near him. And doesn't track him either. Get Trossard off. Haaland up against Saliba. Haaland cuts inside Saliba. Great tackle. Well done, Saliba. Boy, man, this defence are keeping us in this final. Our attack is dreadful. Trossard and Havertz need to come off. Straight away. Look, man, there's no one to pass to. We can't win if we can't get up the pitch. This is horrible. Cherky cuts inside and Nkapie, be careful, man. If this manager allows this to continue until we concede, he's a disgrace. He has to make changes. We're under the cosh. We need Martinelli's pace. Look, Bernardo twisting and turning. Havertz at left back. They look like they're enjoying themselves. Ball clipped into the back post, looking for Haaland. Great header, Saliba. Saka's not there. Nathan Ake, we scramble it away. We can't get up the pitch. How much more of this does he need to see? Literally attack against defence. Make some subs. We've got good players on the bench. Look, again, long ball out wide. Bernardo rolls it down the line. Kepa's dropped it. O'Reilly has scored. We're losing in the cup final. Did I not say Kepa shouldn't start? Man City agent. Manchester City 1, Arsenal 0. Nico O'Reilly has scored. Kepa has dropped the cross. Oh my days. Now this guy's going to make subs. Disgraceful all around. Absolutely disgraceful. You know what? They deserve to be winning. Better team. Attack against defence. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Kepa, terrible mistake. Shocking. On Arsenal's left-hand side, and Nkapie 1v1. Look at Kepa there. What are you doing? O'Reilly gets goal side of Zubimendi 1-0. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. How has it gone through his hands, man? O'Reilly bullies Zubimendi. That's the keeper's fault, man. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. 6 years with no trophy, you want to play your backup goalkeeper. What are we doing? What are we doing? Pep can do it. He's won this trophy so many times. Why are we doing it? Why are we playing? Why are we doing backup goalkeepers? We've got what we deserved. And look, he still ain't making subs. We deserve nothing out of this, the way we're playing. Arteta is waiting till he considers. Yeah. Are we playing with 10 men, says Mo. Playing favourites don't win trophies, I'm afraid, Guna Legend. You're right. MJ, hello, my old friend. Specialist in failure. Jan, fair play to City. Arteta, inferior syndrome. Get Kepa out the goal. Arteta strikes again. Shambles, mate. Shambles. Look, they're on the attack again. We can't get hold of the ball. We haven't even got a striker at the top of the pitch. I knew this guy would wait. Oh, mate. I can't believe you're just sitting there watching Trossard and these guys play like this. Chelsea agent, yeah. Didn't he lose the last Carabao Cup final against Liverpool when he booted the penalty over the bar? Owen said, I'm done, people. See you later. Arteta out. Rish said, let's not hurt Kepa's feet. Kepa's feelings more important than winning. The ego and arrogance we have as a club, we haven't won anything, is unbelievable. Trust the effing process, says Philly. Now you want to make the subs, yeah? As I said, I know this guy too well, Arteta. Calafiori and Noni Madueke coming on. Dear, oh dear. I'm lost for words. Look at that ball from Kepa again. Saliba boots it long. Oh, given away. Ben White's out of position. Doku. Saliba gets dragged across. Doku into the area, looking to get the shot off. Rolls it out wide. Nunez. You're getting destroyed, lads. Clips it in. Goal 2-0. It's over. O'Reilly, it's game over. Game over, lads. We've lost the cup final. Manchester City 2, Arsenal 0. It's over. Nico O'Reilly unmarked. But don't worry, guys. At least Kepa's getting game time. 2-0. We've lost the cup final. No point. Lock the game off. Game over, guys. 2-0. Look at the state of that 2v1 on the left. Trossard and them. Great ball in. O'Reilly. Saka loses his runner. Watch Saka's reaction. Watch Saka. Puts his hands in his head. You see it as he's walking by. He's lost the runner. Great ball by Nunez. They're queuing up. Queuing up. Look. Saka doesn't track him. Kepa in no man's land. Game over. Nico O'Reilly, left back, scores 2. We ain't created a good chance since the Havertz miss. But don't worry, guys. He's definitely an Arsenal fan. Look at this. Look at this guy celebrated, yeah. Well, not celebrated. I'm telling you now, this guy's an Arsenal fan in the Man City end. Look at him. Look at that reaction. He's not a Man City fan. Look, he's dropping his head and everything. Game done. 2-0, you know. Are you mad? Noni's on. Who did he take off? It's like Havertz. Don't worry, Mikel. Wait till we're 2-0 down, mate. Then make the subs. That'll sort everything out. I swear, if this team don't win the Premier League. You know, one thing I've realised today, people, without going over the top. I actually think the Prem is the only trophy that we can win. I don't think we can handle one-off games. I don't think we can deal. I don't think we could win a Champions League final. Not with this manager, not with the way we play football. They've got to just stumble over the finish line and win the Prem. Because they're not built for these finals, one-off games. Individual brilliance. We ain't got it. He's built a team of robotic players. Even though Pep started this possession-based football, his team plays with freedom. Look, the man takes Nkapé off for Calafiori. Should have come off at half-time. Should have come off at half-time. We get rinsed down that side, and they score. I'm sorry. Listen, man. I don't even want to do the whole blame game. But it's the same old story with this manager. Same old story. Waiting to see what happens. Oh, we're losing. Oh, Noni, warm up. Oh, Nkapé is getting ripped apart. Let's just bring on Calafiori. Why don't you do it at half-time? We can all see it. But you can't see it. And you're getting paid 15 million a year. Oh, but you don't know as much about football as him. Why are you talking? Well, sometimes we do. Oh, he's took Havertz off. Oh, yeah, he missed a one-on-one and then just went missing for the rest of the half. They're not built for it. They're not built for it. I feel sorry for the back four. Had no help. Midfield are just playing hide and seek. Doku cuts inside. They got to make sure they don't get embarrassed here, by the way. They got to make sure they don't get embarrassed and go and lose this 3 or 4-0. Look at him. Look, man. Cherky's doing kick-ups. Wipe him out. Take a yellow and wipe him out, man. You're a disgrace, Mikel. Look what you've allowed us to do. I turned up thinking a celebration, wear a suit. I'm going to need a solicitor. Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm going to put what are you going to do? Look, Bernardo, I swear. Ben White, just punch him. Knock him out. Lay him out flat. Timber will be back anyway. At least he did go and leave one on Cherky anyway. Nothing wrong with Cherky, by the way. He's rinsing it. What a touch. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what man's doing to us in a cup final. We're being embarrassed. We're being absolutely embarrassed. I'm so glad. Look, he's fuming, though. He don't like it. He's spitting. Look at that. He just plays with the spit in his mouth. I'm going to put my dressing gown on in a minute. Taking this suit off. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm in shock what I'm watching. Absolutely in shock. Here's Noni. Let's try and get a goal. He's got 3 players on him. He's done all right. He's done all right. He's got no support goal kick. Our attack's non-existent, man. I'm telling you. Our team is not built to win cups, like in terms of cup competition football. We're not built for it. We don't have that individual brilliance. We're too defensive. Pep's completely outcoached him in this game. Apart from that first 20. And as I said, if you don't take your chances against City, you get punished. And we had a one-on-one and we missed it. 20 minutes to go. Can't wait for this game to finish. Ah. 2-week international break to stew over this game. No game for 2 weeks. We're going to be a laughing stock. Here's Gabriel. Still got no midfielder to pass to. Calafiori. They're still pressing us. Yet they're beating us. This is why I don't go to games, man. That's why I don't go. It's too risky. Spend all that money, give up all that time, and this is what they're giving us in a cup final. They better stumble over the finish line and somehow win that league title. Because, boy, I do not trust this team in an FA Cup or Champions League final or even a semi-final. They get bopped by Barcelona in a semi-final in the Nou Camp. Lamine will dance around this back four. Midfield hiding, bro. The whole game, Zubimendi and Rice not showing. Under pressure. Basque tax, says Vegas Gunner. Has to be the worst Arsenal has played the last 5 years, said Unreasonable. JC, Pep Masterclass on his head top. Caster, pathetic. This second half's been a disgrace. Real talk, we don't deserve nothing. Arteta is tactically inept when it matters. How's he only made 2 subs? Took off Havertz and the left back. What's Trossard doing? Why is Trossard still on this pitch? What has he done to justify 71 minutes in a cup final? Sidor said, get Zidane now, we might not win anything. It's time to focus on the Champions League and FA Cup. Good run by Noni. That's a foul, ref. Well done, Noni. You've done more in 5 minutes than the others have done in 70. Ozzy said, our strength is defence. City's strength is attack. Do you see City starting any bench attackers yet? He weakens our greatest strength in a cup final. He's a shambles, bro. MJ, man. Not now. Jan said, we don't want individual brilliance. They have too much ego. Well, you see what happens when you have individual brilliance. We have puppies in the squad. Yep. Yep. Elgato Havertz has not won any headers, being the tallest. Donkey, mate. Skegness Beach. Mo said, preview of the game at the Etihad because of this coward manager. They're going to be looking at this going, right, beat Palace, 6 points. Beat us at the Etihad, 3 points, then we're nervous. Free kick, Rice to take it. Header straight at the keeper, that's half a chance. Calafiori. Oyon said 15 million a year to play football like this. Sack him. AFC Marco turned it off. This manager is a loser. Rich said this is how we'll play against City in the Prem. Yeah, we'll play for a draw at the Etihad. We won't try and attack. Said off, get loose Enrique anyhow. Sack this overrated fraud. Man, our football strategy is so bad. We cannot play football. We're not ruthless. We are the best at shooting ourselves in the foot. F. Havertz. Arnold said people compare Arteta to Pep. Compare him to Pulis, mate. Respect Ben Blanco, says Philly. Well, at least he took him out. T-Dot, is the league in trouble now? We can forget the champs. The 9 points doesn't feel as comfortable now, does it? Doku up against Ben White. He's on a yellow as well. So Doku, look, he's messing around with him now. Standing still. It's horrible. You make it, you. It's not just a defeat. It's damaging how they're beating us. Look, I think they're absolutely bopping us. Said it before, sack Arteta. I don't care what we win, says Marana. Genuinely heartbroken. I'm not confident in the league, said Avery. Look at the state of Trossard, man. Cherky's dancing around us. Good defending. Gabriel, I actually think, has been one of our best players today. I feel for him. This guy, Trossard, is so bad. He's so bad, honestly. He wouldn't even get on City's bench. I'm not even joking. Savinho, Foden, they're way better than Trossard. Guy's dreadful. I don't know how he still plays for Arsenal. It's a miracle that we're top of the Premier League with this attack. Genuinely is. Tekka said, the worst thing is I genuinely think we win the game with Raya in goal. Member for 29 months. Big up Tekkas. Saka, Trossard, Havertz finished at this club, said unreasonable. Ulrich said, we just need 10 corners to turn it around. We ain't even winning the headers from corners. Quadruple, let's stay in our limits. Don't hype, says Rish. Arteta bumchum, keep calm, merchants. In the chat, still don't get it. See, this will be as damaging as Eduardo breaking his leg. Arteta out. Enough is enough. At this point, I'd be surprised if we win anything, says Chaz. Be cool, said defence fighting for their lives. Attack out on a stroll. Wrong keeper in goal. See you all at therapy. 1:30 tomorrow. Make sure you're about. Jefferson, there couldn't be a worse team for you to lose to because City will get their mojo back. Ball whipped in by Saka, cleared away, and you still got to go to the Etihad. That could be a horror show. Zamir said this clown Arteta doesn't respect the trophy. That's why he's playing like that. There's all the super chats. There's Noni Madwakey. 15 minutes to go. Just got to try and get a goal. Oh, Noni, what is that? You're going to... Look at Bernardo fall into the floor with no contact. This is such a damaging defeat, the way we're playing. Save our season. Give Dalman 10, 15 minutes at Wembley, man. Well, you know what I mean? At least give him a memory. Came on in a cup final at 16. No, deep down I'm not, but I kind of fooled myself into thinking I would be surprised. Black said the state of this team is embarrassing, garbage. Cliff said we are built for it. Mikel Arteta don't know what to do. Yeah. Jesse said momentum all ours, and we set up for 0-0 and penalties. Ty said Saka useless again. Aluminium Trossard still on is a sackable offence. And why always me said he needs to put Nelly and Jesus on instead of Trossard and Zubamendi and attack them. Thank you. There is a 15 minutes to attack. What's he waiting for? I'm getting changed. Get this suit off. Put up settings. Hit it, Calafiori. Have a pop, lad. Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Yeah. Here we go. With the suit underneath. Calafiori's hit the post. Oh, unlucky, lad. Unlucky. Unlucky, lad. Shambles. Started in a suit, finished in a dressing gown. Ah. What a difference a day makes. Do, do, do. 24 little hours. We were thinking about quads. Now I'm thinking, are we going to win anything? Let's not hurt Keva's feelings. Zubi going forward is terrible. Saka's missing. Even Gary Neville is asking where is Martinelli. Yeah, good idea, mate. Give him 10 minutes. That'll get us in the game. Aid said Turk was talking about regretting taking his son to the final as his first game because of this exact scenario. Oh, man. SM, please lift our spirits by putting your dressing gown on. I need a laugh. There you go. There you go. Kepa not the issue. Inviting constant pressure is... Where is Dowman? He's probably filling up water bottles. 2 weeks we're going to have to deal with this. International break. Southampton away in the FA Cup the next game. Can't believe we don't even look like scoring. You should have wore Levi jeans. I'm never wearing a suit again for a watch-along. Etihad's going to be a horror show. They've turned Wembley into the Etihad. Man's doing kick-ups. Darth Curtis, bro, I'm telling you. Ah, dear. It's the Truman Show for real. I'm waiting for the cameraman to pop out and tell us. It's a social experiment. At least get a goal back. Calafiori's been better than our attacking players. Giving away, Zubamendi gets clamped by Haaland. There's Cherky right-hand side. They're just toying with us, man. It's disgusting to watch. Look at Cherky. Look, man. This is going to damage us, you know, when we have to play them. How, Arteta, honestly, the fact you've left Trossard on this pitch is an absolute disgrace. The very least you should have done is said, you know what, I'm going to give Max a run out. Let him see if he can bring something to you. Look at Ben White, gives it away. We're cooked, man. Their heads have rolled off. Absolute disgrace. O'Reilly, the left back, you know. Yeah, we're cooked. Again, I'm sorry, I don't want to single out, but Saka today's been awful. Awful. Done nothing going forward. And then loses his man on the goal and he scores. And yet he'll get 90. He'll get 90. And we're just meant to keep brushing this off. Didn't even try and win, did we? We didn't. It's a cup final. Didn't even go for it. Arteta's inferiority complex once again. I can't attack Pep. He taught me everything I knew. I'll just defend and try and score from a set piece. That'll sort it out. Gabriel Saliba, well done. Ben White, you've put in a shift. The rest, forget it. Trossard, mate, you absolute garbage. You should never play for the club again. Ben White comes off for Mosquera. You should have brought Martinelli on in the 60th minute, mate. Not in the 81st minute. Oh, in fact, he brought on Jesus. Oh, so you're going for it now, yeah? You're making attacking changes with 9 minutes to go. I'm sorry, mate. Honestly, this manager is a disgrace. I'm going for him again. There's ways of losing. You don't lose like this. With Cherky doing kick-ups. Muddy said, everyone bar our centre-backs has let us down. This is on them. Mikel this, Mikel that. These lot aren't children. This is Wembley. Big up Muddy. Trojan is Arsenal therapy open tonight. We have to wait until the end of the season, but if we end up with nothing, we can never admit to being Arsenal fans. And Hoop has said, to be honest, this has been our season level. Yeah? Yeah? If you look at our record this season, drew with City at home when they defended, lost to Liverpool away, drew at home when they had half their attack missing. Man United, we beat them away, lost at home. Crazy. Arteta carries that Everton mentality. He doesn't. I don't think Arteta turns up for these games and believes like we're going to beat them. We're better than them. They've just been smoked by Real Madrid. We're gonna add to that. They just go, we're gonna defend and then try and nick it. And they told me to apologise. Wait till I go on forever tomorrow. No, Nani can't control the ball. No, he ain't got a clue, mate. He ain't got a clue. 7 minutes to go. Yeah, we've missed Eze. We've missed him badly. But don't worry, guys. Havertz going to save us, apparently. People have been telling me. Need Kai Havertz back. Gabriel and Saliba. Horrible. Oh, Pep's telling him to make noise. Man, this is... I'm lost for words, people. I'm genuinely lost for words. I'm turning this game off when it finishes. I ain't watching no trophy lift. I ain't watching nothing. I'll put our reaction video and lock off the stream. 2-week international break. Saliba, Gabriel, great shift. Ben White just come back from injury. You tried. You've struggled. In Capia, you got booked. It ruined your game. The rest of them, nothing. Bloodbath. Kepa, mistake. Zubi and Rice not showing for the ball enough. Havertz missed the great chance, did nothing. Saka, nothing. Lost his man for the goal. Trossard, horrendous. Might as well have not been on the pitch. Gyökeres, you've worked hard, but no goal threat. And the manager, disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. If you didn't watch Premier League football and you watch this game, you'd go, well, I reckon they're top of the league in blue, and that red team, I reckon they're like 9th in the league because we're just sitting back and defending. Man tried to defend his way to a cup final. I've never seen anything like it. Even the set pieces stopped working. We've lost every header. Here's Jesus. Haaland on his case, turns him. Just pass the ball, man. There's no point even getting annoyed. I was just hoping maybe Arsenal will nick a goal and have 5 minutes to try and get an equaliser, but we're creating nothing. Calafiori smashes it into Jesus. What kind of a ball is that? Great tackle, Jesus. Come on, please, nick a goal. Give us 4 or 5 minutes at the end. Saka, no, Jesus, man. They can't even do the basics. Come on, Gyökeres. Bro, could your touch get any heavier? Throwing. Honestly, man, I am lucky. I'm going to use this international break to actually have a bit of a break from Arsenal. I don't want to watch any highlights, any content. I need to stay away from it until we play Southampton. Calafiori long throw. Again, we lose every ball that's been crossed in, we've lost it. This will demoralise us. Declan Rice whips it out to Noni. Imagine like tomorrow. Jesus heads it across. It's the ball. Come on, Yok. No, you ain't going to get a penalty for that, man. Can you imagine tomorrow when Saliba goes to international duty and has to look at Turkey for France? They're doing a VAR check for a penalty, but I don't think it's a pen. Gyökeres fell over. Why didn't he make these changes earlier and have a go? Hit it, Saka. Too long, man. He just hasn't grabbed his moment, has he? None of them have, to be honest. 2 centre-backs, the only ones I give any credit. You're going to get cooked. Oh, you're lucky you didn't control that. Kivior's top of the league, isn't he, in Portugal? Player ratings will be a bloodbath. Big up SM. Bob said Arteta is our Southgate. Only gets you to the line, not over it, yeah? Chris said, does Arteta stay if we genuinely win nothing? No chance. Maybe Arteta suffers from imposter syndrome, said SM. I reckon he wakes up in the middle of the night in cold sweats like, Pep! Oh, it's a nightmare. We can win the league. Football fanatic, let's not implode. We can still win the league. We lack magic, yeah. Turkey dancing around our players. They're taking the mick out of us. Whips it into the back post, headed away. Pierre said we need something new manager or system. Or both. Black Kid, at least Kepa started for the team morale. Oh, guys. Arteta is a loser. Man City agent, sack him, please, said Sid. Muddy, all of a sudden, you lot going on like the League Cup was a must-win this season. Would have been nice. It's the big ones for me. Anyone can lose to Pep. That's copium for me. Look at the way we're losing. Haaland's making a run. Doku, edge of the box. Doku puts it just wide. Turned it off after the second goal. Watching your stream, said Rish. Cannot wait to turn this game off. This is like being in detention for 2 hours while the rest of your school and friends go on a school trip. That's what it feels like. Arteta still barking orders. Make subs early instead. Exactly. Cherky's coming off. Stuck the mick out of us. Done kick-ups. Just bring Wenger back at this point. I'd rather watch exciting football than this garbage. We ain't winning anything. White Glove City missing both centre-backs. No problem whatsoever. Exactly. Mohammed, this is for the Gooners that turned up for today. I know we got smoked, but it felt right for the community. Do you know what, Mohammed? I'm going to do a bit of a roundup before this 4 minutes added on. We played our part today. We're emotionally invested. We gave up our energy. We tried to support the boys. Even before the game, I was saying, don't worry, Eze's not playing. We still got to back the team. They haven't showed up. They have not showed up. The manager has been tactically schooled. It's going to hurt for 2 weeks. Everyone's going to say Arsenal got battered by Man City in the Carabao Cup. They have got to go away with their country, play them games, brush themselves down, and come back in the Premier League. They cannot feel sorry for themselves and implode. We've still got a lot to play for. This was a bonus. We all said we want... And this ain't copium, by the way. I'm devastated that we've lost this. And what's worse is the way we've lost it and who we've lost it to. If we end up as Premier League champions, we've still won the war, even though we've lost the battle. But this needs to be a massive wake-up call to that manager. Those negative tactics are not going to win you anything. You have to win trophies. You can't defend your way to trophies. Big up to Mohamed, you legend. He's still gifted 20 memberships to the community, despite the fact we haven't scored, we haven't won, and we haven't done anything. Here's Martinelli. Look at who you passing to, mate. We're in red. Who did he give man of the match to then? Oh, O'Reilly, yeah. Young player, come out the youth team, scored 2 goals, not even a left back. Don't want to see any of you at the parade, says Muddy. Mohamed, stop watching at 2-0. And Del Boy, we needed David Raya in goal. Oh, don't worry, man. At least we boosted Kepa's confidence. Bigger fish to fry, people. Yeah. 2 minutes to go. Noni whips it in back post, headed away. We've lost every header. Gabriel, left-hand side. I didn't even know Foden had come on. We're not even going to score. Minute and a half to go, people. Embarrassing performance, yep. They've let themselves down. They've let us down. Big up Gabby and Saliba, you never let us down. The only 2 players. The only 2 players that will get any credit from me in player ratings. Yeah, they handled Haaland. Nani does well. Rolls it back. Saka can't reach it. Yeah, we ain't going to score. Let's see how they react, yeah? Yeah. We, the Arteta out, has told the rest of the fan base he might be a better coach, but he's an idiot. He's so stubborn, we might not even win the Prem. Just watch and see, said Abdullah. Useless tournament anyway. Yeah, we didn't want to win this rubbish anyway. Pep's won 5 Carabao Cup finals. Never lost in a Carabao Cup. Look, they're putting their name on the trophy. If we, honestly, I'm being genuinely serious. If we don't win the Premier League, I might change this channel to something else. I cannot go through another season watching this team every week. I might genuinely change the way I run this channel. Some of you might be thinking, nah, I can't do that. Like, no, I'm telling you now, I might not do watch-alongs for every game. I can't put as much energy into this team again for another year. You're never going to get a season like this. Chelsea off it, Tottenham rubbish. City not as good as they were. United not good enough. Liverpool off it. There we go, full time. City have won it. Do you know what? Congratulations. They deserve to win it. They were 10 times better than us. You can tell they understood what the game required and we didn't. Nico O'Reilly, youth team player, boyhood fan, scores 2 goals in the final. I'm not even gonna hate on that. They deserve to win. Five finals in the Carabao Cup, and he's won all of them. Oh, man. They deserved it. We were terrible. Didn't turn up. It's crazy that it shows levels, don't it? Like, they can be that bad as they've been. 1 win in 5, and they can turn up for a final and go, right, lads, final at Wembley. We're going to show levels. Do you know what I mean? I think Arteta's got to learn some very, very hard lessons. One of the hard lessons that maybe he needs to learn. If Pep Guardiola is telling you, I'm going to play Trafford in goal, does Arteta have to be that brutal and say, you know what? If he's going to play him in goal, I'm going to play Raya in goal. Even though everybody thinks I'm going to play Kepa, I'm going to play Raya and be at full strength. Because the problem is, Pep's won so many trophies that Pep can do this. We haven't won a trophy since 2020, so why are we taking any chances? Why did we turn up with the backup goalkeeper? Now, I said on Friday, I would start Raya. Arteta will start Kepa because it will affect the squad morale and all that stuff. But I would have played Raya. I'm ruthless. We're not in a position to rotate and give people opportunities. You found out the hard way today. Now, ultimately, a lot of people will single out Kepa, and I get it because he's made a terrible mistake for the first goal. But outside of the first 20 minutes, we didn't turn up. We got played off the park. Saliba and Gabriel are the only two players that deserve any credit for that performance. The other 9 players who started were shocking. Absolutely shocking. Kepa wouldn't play for the rest of the season for me. I wouldn't play him. Even Southampton away, I go, nah, can't trust you, mate. Can't trust you, bro. Do you know what I mean? He has to learn a very big lesson and learn it quickly. Because if he doesn't deal with it, we're in danger of falling out of everything. What the team have to do now is actually remain calm and say, do you know what, lads? We're in 4 competitions. This was at the start of the season, this would have been the least important, but because of the timing of the final, it became probably more important than the FA Cup final because you felt it would lead us to other trophies. They have to bounce back. They have to. You've got to get out of this season with at least the league title. The worrying thing for me now is I looked at that performance and I went, well, how are they going to win how are they going to win a Champions League? How are they going to beat Barcelona over 2 legs? How are they going to win a final against Bayern Munich or PSG or whoever? When Arteta, for me, still is being hamstrung by that Everton complex that he had as a player when he's used to being the underdog. He doesn't know how to go and grab a victory, how to go and grab a cup final. Pep turned up today and went, we're going to play you off the pitch. Look at the team that he turned up with. Look at the starting lineup. Look at that front 4, how attacking he was today. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't leaving anything to chance. And they've turned up. You know, it's disappointing, people. There's nothing we can do about it. That was a terrible performance. I put up before the game the terrible cup finals that we've been in the League Cup. This is another one. We just didn't turn up. Didn't turn up. Cherky's doing kick-ups. Dust ourselves down and bounce back. Let me read out these super chats. I'm going to get out of here. Akin said, let's be real, he's not winning anything. Amo said, absolutely disgraceful performance. I feel sorry for the fans that paid money to watch this at Wembley. Banish Kepa and Trossard from the club. Arteta is scared. Jan said, I'm sorry, how many wake-up calls does this fraud need? Years in the job, winning nothing, losing semis, coming short in the Prem. The brothers just hitting snooze. MJ allergic to trophies, but a big club apparently. African sci-fi. People who called for the quad now saying this cup doesn't matter. We're shameful. It definitely matters, but they have to respond. Why always me? Watch other leagues and matches. Forget Arsenal. I'm watching NBA for 2 weeks. I ain't watching no football. African Soldier said, scared, weak, pathetic. The story of Arteta against big teams this season. Stephen, what is the point of Kai Havertz? Daniel said, really struggled to see our game plan today. Emmanuel said, Gay and Semenyo has won a trophy before Eze. Benjamin, master tactics, hoofball, and pray we win the second ball. Yeah, it was disgusting to watch. Sid off, regardless of if we win the league or not, sack this fraud. I want my team to play good football and win simultaneously. Arteta out, Enrique in, please. White glove, we still would have lost with Raya in goal. We were never scoring. Same problem we've had for 3 years. The attackers are so bad, all of them. I hear you. Give Pep this Arsenal team, we play like Barca. Give Pulis this team, we play like Arteta. Saka needs the whole bench till next season, said Elgato. Ion, if Eze let Riley run off him, the backlash would be massive. Yeah. Saka let him run. Rich said quad talk was a false narrative. We ain't good enough. Muddy, if you can't lose with us, don't win with us. That was so poor. Sack the manager shouts are embarrassing. We go again after the break. Perspective. I think the frustration's just mounting, to be fair. D said every time Arsenal put out motivational videos, we lose. Every time you see a huddle, straight after half time, you should worry. Let's do better. Mooney, I don't blame Arteta for today. Embarrassing performance from Havertz, Saka and Kepa. Kepa gifted them a goal. Saka left his runner. Havertz missed the sitter. I mean, you could argue that Kepa didn't have to play. Even Havertz didn't have to play. Saka was always going to play, Mooney, but I think he has to attain some of the blame. Every team have shown the blueprint. If you sit back against City, you will lose. The teams that go and attack them score goals. Offence is your best defence. We played scared at City and lost. You're spot on, Alfred, man. Even Forest scored 2 goals at the Etihad and got a point. Happy for Eze. He's walking around the pitch not to get scapegoated for this loss. Scapegoated, big up African sci-fi. Mohammed said, I never thought we came to win. We defended so deep with their high line defending. Figured Nelly and Noni would start. This is mental fear with Arteta against Pep. He overthinks too much. See what happened to Saka. I'm legit confused, said Moment. He's struggling, man. Vira said, we got outplayed all over the park. Our heads dropped after the first goal. We forgot how to play football. Sack Arteta. Sorry, I had enough of him, said David Keane. Rohit said, imagine if we meet Flick's Barca in the semis. Crazy. Philly, I've been a Saka supporter, but he doesn't show up much anymore. He's the captain and the big money man, but doesn't create or finish. What now? CG said, sorry, fella, brighter days are ahead. All Praise said, if we play like that at City, oh my, yep, we get smoked. Don't forget Havertz miss in the first half. I agree with you, Kieran. TT said, Pep for the treble. Yeah, he can still win the treble. Skillsman said, Saka has 300k a week. Yeah. Saka is garbage, said K. What's happened to Saka? Season will keep shrinking. Saka, Zubimendi and Trossard. Get this fraud out, said Decadent. People, I'm going to round up. I'll be honest. I'm surprised but not surprised, you know. I get myself in a situation where I believe that things are happening. The performance was an absolute disgrace. It really was a disgrace. But they have to bounce back from that. Honestly, they have to. I know, like, at the moment, we want to write off every player and everything, but their energy needs to be better. They have to come back. They have to go and win the league. Champions League and FA Cup, I'm almost pushing them out of my mind. They've just got to find a way of winning that league. My concern now, I mean, listen, Man City's next league game is Chelsea away. Just got to hope that they drop points. We beat Bournemouth and then it's 11 and then we'll probably say, okay, maybe we have got the league. But yeah, listen, I want to thank everybody who tuned in today. Stephen said, RIP Kev, it's the players, Curtis. The players played the game and they lost it. Well, I'd be arguing with him saying he put the wrong team out. But yeah, of course, yeah. Rest in peace to Kev. Big up to everyone. Thank you for your support. Hit the like button. I'm going to redirect you to Troops. Reaction video will be out shortly. And Manchester City have won the Carabao Cup. 2-0 win. Nico O'Reilly double. They deserve to win. 2-week international break. Take a break from Arsenal. Still a long way to go, but they're going to have to play a lot better than that. Big up to everyone, people. Bless.